What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahai Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy Plexico Bird, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Dex Lawrence II.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Flag on the Play, episode 101. Back here with the guys, man, bro. Young, Donnie, early to pull back up. Riddell, JJ, Kieran. My dog random to pull for the first time, man, bro. How you feeling, dog?
I'm chilling, man. It's cool to be a part of something I've been working for behind the scenes for a little bit.
Actually, y'all know my dog random. He do my thumbnails and shit. He be doing my videos, all the Bucks videos I did, training camp. He been cooking shit up. Shout out my dog random. But before we get to the preseason, talk about Shador, before we get to the main part of the show and see our breakdown, we was having some bullshit conversations just now in the backstage. So
what kind of conversations were you having, Trent?
Yeah, so Mr. Early Cofield.
Dang, full government.
The whole government.
Man, you saying that Jason Witten is better than Shannon Sharpe and is a top 5 tight end ever?
What the fuck?
I missed you early. I missed you so much, man. Turn your camera back on, big dog.
Yo.
I'm trying to think. Should I crash out today or should I chill? Like,
why are you crashing out?
I should crash out today. And Brandon know why I should crash out today, but I'm not gonna crash out today. I should crash out today for real.
Okay, look, early.
I ain't gonna crash.
Why do you think that Jason Witten is better than Shannon Sharpe?
I never said that. I'm not talking about, man.
Oh, early. Come on, man.
Bro, I don't know what y'all talking
Duck and lay smoke? Duck and lay smoke?
You moving like those?
He didn't.
If it's not on camera, you can't prove it.
So for me, man,
he didn't even say that.
Oh, Riddell, you nasty.
I think that I just think that Jason Witten is arguably a top 5 tight end all time. I think it's an argument to have. I think you can't compete with Gronk, Kelsey. Tony's the greatest of all time, Antonio Gates. But I do believe that, like, for me, I think like Jason Witten is the white Antonio Gates for me. Like, all the numbers. He didn't win as much as he should have won, but if he played for somewhere else, he probably would have won. I think a lot of niggas I think Travis Kelce is merely in there because he won a lot. That's what like helps motivate him being a top 5 guy. But I like Shannon. I think Shannon won. I think he was a revolutionary tight end, but I argue that he's not better than Jason Witten. As a whole, I think Jason Witten, for me, better route runner, better hands.
And who?
Just as good as Shannon Sharpe.
Just as good as a red zone threat, better blocker. And more durable. So
Donnie, I couldn't believe it either, bro, when he said it.
Dude, this is, and you know, I made a video about this a couple years ago. Jason Witten might be the most overrated tight end in NFL history.
You know what's crazy? No one talks about it. So how does that happen? No one ever puts him. Niggas don't even put him top 10 for real. So overrated would mean you have to
because he's not top 10. He's not top 10.
I give him
but
top 10.
how is he already the most overrated?
I give him top 10, but 10.
Because I hear people. Because when people try to say he's
to say Jason Witten ain't top 10 is crazy.
Forget about Gronk, Tony G. Kelsey, forget about that. He's better than all.
See what I'm saying? See what you do? You see what you do?
He's not better than He's not better than
Jimmy Graham is better than Jason. Yeah, I'll give you that. I think Jimmy Graham is good.
Let me ask you
but
something.
He didn't last that
I'm
long.
gonna get nasty. Let me ask you something. Did Jason Witten ever have a better season than what Brock Bowers just did?
Are you sad?
Did he?
What are we doing?
Yeah, we're being a little nasty.
I'm just asking.
All right. Wait,
I'm just asking.
I'm not saying that. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna
Oh, bro.
I don't really care, bro. I don't even care about the Brock Bowers thing. My thing is, I think that there are 3 players that like literally like their careers exist when it's like the same to me. Jason Witten, Mike Evans, and Frank Gore are all damn near in their position the same to me. They're guys who are good for a long period of time, but when we talk about who are like player versus player, who are you taking versus like for example, in a tight end position, there's no way possible I would ever take if I had to pick for the rest of my life I will never in my damn life ever take Jason Witten over George Kittle. I never will in my damn life. Just like as a wide receiver, I will never take Mike Evans over a Tyreek Hill. Never in my life. I never would. I never would take a Frank Gore over LaShawn McCoy. I personally never would. Like, there are multiple guys that are just better than him. You want to talk about maybe he might have a top 5 tight end career? Maybe. He's a Hall of Famer. Jason Witten.
What's valid?
They all Hall of Famers. But when you say he top 5, better than Shannon Sharpe, like he's close to Travis Kelce and shit, like the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
That's not even comparable. Like Jason Witten is closer to like guys like Greg Olsen and Shannon Sharpe.
There's when you say early, when you're saying top, those guys that you admit that are better than Jason, there's a clear gap between them and Jason Witten.
Significant.
Tony, Gronk, Kelce, and who was the fourth guy? Antonio Gates. There's a clear gap between them and Jason. Now, all of us say Shannon. I would throw a couple more people in there, but then once you start getting older, that's where things start getting murky. Jason Witten was good. I'll say this: Jason Witten was good, maybe great, but if you're trying to put those 3 guys, there's 3 in particular who say they'll have an argument for greatest tight end of all time.
There's not really an argument. Tony Gonzalez is great tight end of all time. There's not an argument. I think Tony.
There's not an argument. It's crazy. There's not an
argument. It's
not an argument. It's not an argument. It's not an argument.
You wouldn't even as great as Gronk was and how physical he was. You're not giving me. I'm gonna be honest with you, Tony Gonzalez. Like there's like you can't compete. That's your that nigga is the Barry Sanders of tight ends, bro. You can't compete with him.
Early, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. But you're the only. You're one of the few people who have that. Like Kelce has the numbers and the success. Gronk has the numbers and the success. And the only reason I partially think that Gronk is the best tight end of all time, but there's clear evidence against him. The man wasn't as durable as you'd like. He did actually technically retire once and he came back. And also the fact that whenever it mattered in the Super Bowl and things like that, he was dominant. Like I don't think you can just sit there and say that there's no argument at all. It's tough. A tight end cannot control who throws him the ball for real. So I get what you're saying, but with what they had to work with, all those guys were dominant. And Jason, for you to even say he's top 5,
it's crazy.
It's insane.
It's not insane.
Explain it to me, because for you to even the only thing I can say for sure that Jason Witten did better than Shannon Sharpe was block.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. And even though blocking is important, Shannon was still was a good blocker. And I think the receiving aspect has to.
The receiving gap is significant.
Run that back. Shannon was a good blocker.
Yeah. He was not as good as Jason.
Not as good as Jason Witten, obviously.
Like he was not as good.
And for you to say the receiving gap is crazy. The receiving gap.
It's not crazy.
It literally is a receiving gap.
He's literally
the record for most. I can line Shannon Sharpe at receiver.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
it's still
not a major receiving gap.
There's a gap, bro.
He was the
mold. I fucking hate having a conversation with y'all because it's too many niggas that's trying to go against one. Just let me cook for a second, and then 9 of y'all niggas can agree on the same point like y'all always do. Here's the thing about it. When it comes to what Shannon Sharpe does, yes, I don't give a fuck if you can line up a receiver. Yeah, he was a slimmer tight end, different build, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But we're talking about tight end, so I don't give a fuck if you can play receiver. At tight end,
you don't like
what Jason Witten gave you, he like hands for hands, he compete with any fucking body. Didn't drop a pass.
No, he's not.
Fucking God, I don't understand how he can't.
He's not competing. No, he's not. I don't know where you trying to talk about where he competes.
I think you like the again. I told you before. It's the same reason why you think that Julio Jones is better than Marlon Harrison. You like the way it look. You like the extra shit. You wanted to dunk on niggas on that shit. I don't give a fuck. If you can give me 110 catches and 1,200 yards and 7 TDs in the season at tight end, I don't give a fuck if you didn't dunk on niggas' heads the whole season. You put up numbers and you did work every fucking day, week in, week out.
But that's what you do, though. Nigga, you a fucking pro football fucking reference merchant. You can't talk about the fucking skill set of a player.
I just told you the skill set. The skill set is route running, red zone threat, hands,
look,
blocking.
But here's the thing: you're talking about route running with fucking Jason Witten, polar bear. That's not the case. He don't run better routes than Shannon Sharpe.
He does, but
how?
I hear you.
Yeah, that's a bad.
I need you to prove that.
I thought you listened to the game. I thought you don't.
Only way you can prove it. Only way you can prove it is if you put the tape up.
How does he run better routes? You think he gets in and out faster as breaks than Shannon Sharpe? No. Does he?
I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna have to start putting up some tape, dog.
I think Shannon Sharpe is faster than him, so I'm not saying he get in and out of his breaks. I think
be faster. You can be faster than somebody. But
I think his ability. I think as a technical route runner, I think Jason Witten was better than Shannon Sharpe. I think Shannon Sharpe was able to depend on his athleticism, his speed, his vertical to do certain things that Jason Witten couldn't. But as a technician route runner, like give you what you're supposed to give you, separation, stack your guy, like fake outs, all that shit, man. Jason Witten had all that, dog.
Hold on, early. Hold on, real quick. Let me
ask, nigga ran a 5 in the 40.
Let me ask you a question. Early, let me ask you a question, real quick. Do you believe when it comes to route running, it's about your speed, how fast you are, or other things a factor? Because you can be as fast as you. Hold on, early. You can be as fast as you want. What do you call it? Let me use Mike Wallace was fast. But when it comes to in and out of your breaks, I would know. I was a receiver. It's about quickness, in and out of your breaks. You can be as fast as you want. If you can't break down on the comeback quickly, it don't matter how fast you are, because that's what it takes, especially when you're breaking in and out of routes. It's your quickness. That's how. What is it? Wes Welk was able to survive for as long as he did, because he was quick in and out of his breaks. Julian Edelman was that way because he was quick in and out of his breaks. It don't matter that Shannon Sharpe was fast. Shannon Sharpe was quicker. That Shannon Sharpe was just faster than Jason Witten. He was quicker in and out of his breaks. He had to also. When he came in, he legitimately had to become a tight end in pro football, and he was the mold for the receiving tight end until Travis Kelce or Jimmy Graham came in. He was the mold. If anything, if you're telling me right, if you people, I'd say right now, especially in today's NFL, or even I'd even say at Jason Witten's prime, you telling me Shannon Sharpe, you're giving me a Shannon Sharpe mode or a Jason Witten mode, more people would take a Shannon Sharpe mode. I don't think that's.
When you say he's the mode, what do you mean by the mode?
Like when people are drafting a tight end, like they're like, oh God, if they're hearing this guy could be the next Shannon Sharpe. People after Shannon Sharpe came out, they were looking for that constantly.
What made him the mode? I just want to know what made him the mode. Like when you say the mode, what you mean? Like as a tight end,
a tight end who could a versatile tight end who could be both put his hand in the dirt and line up outside. He was quick and out of his breaks. He didn't. It was one of those where like.
Well, you're wrong because the first nigga to ever do that was actually in the 80s. No. Kellen Winslow with the Chargers. That was actually the first nigga that could go in and outside, block everything.
Early. Listen to what I'm saying.
You know, Brandon. You know.
Listen to what I understand Kellen Winslow. But the newer mode, that's why. Because guess what? Right now, the newer mode after the Shannon Sharpe mode was done, people are looking for the next Travis Kelce. That's the mode. The mode changes all the time. I don't understand how this is so hard to understand for you. I understand if they could get a Kellen Winslow, great. But guess what? If you get a Shannon Sharpe mode, that's just as good. Especially today's NFL. That's why I'm sitting there. I don't understand why you're throwing all these things out. Hands, I don't agree. Once again, the only thing Jason Witten does better than Shannon Sharpe that we can all agree on definitively is block. Everything else, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to prove to me that Jason.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not
gonna lie. I'm not looking for a Shannon Sharpe in 2025. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I'm not either. Yeah, but
you telling me Harold, like if you want Harold Finn on your team, go ahead. But I don't want that.
I mean, but Random did just say Travis Kelce.
Yeah, the newest mode now is Travis Kelce. That's the newest mode. If you can give me it, like these modes, the modes that are you know that there was in.
I was going to say what Dream Water just said is literally a fact.
Yeah. In 2025, I still want a Tony Gonzalez. What you talking about? Like, period. Give me that guy.
Nah,
give me Tony.
I don't know about. I don't know, JJ. I
want a George Kittle.
Drink more water.
I low-key don't agree to this, JJ, because Jason Wood was almost 270. You know, understand?
Okay, but aside from that, you're talking about the weight, but we're talking about
like the way he moves. Yeah, the mode. Yeah, I think I don't.
He's closer to he is closer to a Witten playing style than he is a Sharpe.
I don't know, bro.
He is
way. He's way more athletic.
Kyle Pitts is not a Sharpe mode.
Wait, who are we talking about?
I don't agree.
Kyle Pitts is 1-on-1.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts is a unicorn. Nobody moves like this. He's just a unicorn. The way how he's his build, he's literally a unicorn. But no, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't agree with that. I'm not gonna lie.
I do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie because I just don't get how you could say that a Kelce is closer to a Shannon Sharpe than a Jason Witten, And it's not because you're talking about
athleticism alone.
His athleticism.
Nah,
Kelsey's not that athletic.
Prime Kelsey was pretty fast.
The athleticism gap is closer to Shannon Sharpe than it is to Jason Witten.
He was.
The athleticism.
Kelsey in his prime is not that athletic.
Yeah, the only nigga as athletic. The only nigga as athletic.
Y'all are getting
the only nigga as athletic.
The last few seasons,
y'all is Vernon Davis. That's probably it, nigga.
George Kittle or Travis Kelsey?
George Kittle. That doesn't mean
who's better? Hold on. I'm just asking you a question. Who's a better athlete, George Kittle or Travis Kelsey in their prime?
George Kittle. That
okay, who's a better athlete, Rob Gronkowski or Travis Kelsey in their prime?
Gronk.
Who's a better athlete, Tony Gonzalez?
No, it's Kelsey.
Kelsey's a better athlete than Gronk?
Kelsey's faster than him.
Kelsey's a better athlete than Gronk?
Kelsey might be a better athlete. Gronk is stronger.
You couldn't. Wait. What did you say?
Kelsey might be a better athlete than Gronk. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why? Because he's faster.
What?
He's faster. I think he jumps higher.
I'm not gonna.
Gronk is obviously stronger.
Yeah, bro. You see, this is
I can see what you're talking about.
You think Travis could jump higher than Gronk?
Travis Kelce is a slow-paced
really
guy, and he moves at his own pace. That's
He
why
moves at.
it seems like he's not as athletic as you.
Gronk is significantly stronger.
Hey, JJ, my fault. Hold up, Riddell. One more time. What you say?
I said Travis Kelce moves at his own pace, so it seems he's less athletic than he is.
Hey, JJ, who is that? Who that sound like to you?
I know who it sound like.
Who that sound? That sound like Jason Witten.
That sound like Jason Witten. Oh my God.
No.
So that's why when he said
Jason Witten literally moved at his own pace, so you thought it was dirt slow, but then you look at the stats and you go, God damn, this nigga has 180 catches.
I saw what they said. I understood what they were trying to say, but like after the catch and in between routes, it's like clean. Like he didn't
say that he is the Witten mold. He said he's closer to the Witten mold than he is. That's what he said.
I think
so there's a difference. I would agree. I agree with your sentiment already, but there's a difference between him saying he is the Witten mold versus saying he's close to it. He's closer to that than the other one. So he's definitely he's not the hyper athletic tight end that y'all are trying to sell him to be right now by saying that he's closer to Shannon Sharpe in that regard. He's nowhere near that. If anything, George Kittle, all the guys that named before that have the receiving prowess and all that stuff are way closer to Shannon Sharpe because of the athleticism versus Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce is not winning because of athleticism. He's winning. Yes, he's athletic. He was athletic even in his prime, but not to the degree that you're trying to make it seem like. That is a fact.
I think the way that prime Travis was moving, I think that it makes like his.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at these combine stats, and they're fairly similar.
Who?
And also Kelce,
Travis Kelce and Robert Gronkowski.
Their RAS scores
I
are
think
y'all trying to crucify me just now, and they're fairly similar.
I think they're
Gronk is like a 9.4 and Kelsey's a 9.2. Is it like that?
9.3 for Gronk, 9.29 for Kelsey.
I'm just saying,
y'all cite that just now.
The reason why, JJ, I don't like. We seen it when we streamed the All 22 on what's his name when we was watching on like peak Travis Kelce versus peak George Kittle, like. Especially even I think people say like prime Travis taking like we seen him take an 80-yard screen to the grade. Like
his yak was crazy.
And we already know Travis routes is crazy. His yards at the catch is crazy compared to Witten. Like I think that is like a dynamic.
There's
when you
levels. There's levels.
Athletically wise, I think it's a fat ass gap.
You're talking about him being better than Witten. I'm not.
I'm talking about the way he moves. I think it's a
but you just brought up yak and you're saying how it's a big gap.
That's a part of the mold, though. Like
I don't disagree with that.
That brings in athleticism, though. The yards of the catch, the way how his route run, the way he moves with his hips, like that matters.
And also his flexibility and his way to maneuver around when he tries to track the ball and go get the catch. Like Jason Witten is not doing that.
Yeah, I like.
And Kelce is he's similar to Gronk.
He's significantly.
Kelce is not similar to Gronk in athleticism. You know,
oh my God,
they're different type of athletes, bro.
They're different type of athletes, but
there's no way you're just saying that with a straight face. Like it's just a clear gap. There's no way you're saying that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna wait till I see Kelce doing what Gronk does, and then you can talk to me, bro.
Well,
he has.
In terms of what though?
With Alex Smith, mind you.
Talking about like the physicality. They're focused on the physicality with how Gronk runs. That's not Travis's style. He's more flexible.
He's more
agile.
fluid. Yeah,
he's very fluid. He's a very agile athlete. I don't understand why we're saying that.
And he lasted longer, way longer.
Yeah, he lasted way longer.
Gronk is a brute force athlete. Like,
but that's
Kelsey's more finesse, more smooth, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying when we watch, like, that's why I say he's closer to the
trying to crucify me just now.
Than Jason Witten, like, turns out ability and moving wise as an athlete. Like, I don't even think that's even comparable. Like,
I think every tight end, when they get to a certain age or when they get older, you put on some Jason Witten tape and you say, oh, that's how I can still be productive, even if I lost a step. Like, nigga, that is the pure way to be productive. And Travis Kelce has become Jason Witten. Like, he ain't got the burst he used to. He ain't that yak demon you want him to be. He ain't great when it comes to the screens and shit like he used to be. And now the nigga look like a Jason Witten for the last pick.
Who cares about longevity?
I would agree. Now he looked like that. From 2022,
who cares about
from 2022 and
when you
beyond?
talk about it like that,
That's
yes,
a totally different being. That's a totally different human being.
But I think that I don't think
matters. But I don't care.
I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy.
I don't care how you're producing at 35, man. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not.
What kind of shit that,
Yeah, that's what he said.
It depends on how good you are, though.
That's what he said, man. Fuck it when you get in your 30s. Nobody love Julio Jones so much, Brandon.
I said 35.
They don't care about the fact when you get 30, you ain't shit no more. They don't care about that.
I said 35.
Other than quarterbacks, right?
Are you serious?
Like quarterbacks age.
Why should I care
if they still cooking at 35 when they're
I can see where Donnie's coming from.
Let me ask you something. What's more important, your prime or your longevity? To me, it's prime, and it's not even close.
I agree.
Not even
they both take into account, bro.
Yeah, but no, but
if we doing numbers though, ain't a nigga prime really? I mean, listen, we talking about prime versus prime.
Okay, hold on.
Niggas ain't fucking with 8 years of Jason Witten. Like Jason Witten just up there with anybody 8 years when talking about productivity.
If you care about longevity that much, then Cam Newton shouldn't be that high for you. He is for me because I care about prime and peak. Your peak and your prime is what you are at your best. I don't care how good you are for a while. I don't care, dude. I don't care how you're playing when you're 35. I don't.
Unless
what are you doing in the peak of your prime? That's what I want.
No, Marlon.
But if you 32 and up and you're still uber productive, nigga, stop it.
Yo, hold on.
And you don't
Johnny, can I add more on to your point, please?
Go ahead.
Where's football talk going?
Everything after 35, except for quarterbacks, I think that's all icing on the cake. If you're still able to be productive after 35, that's great.
That's gotta say something though. Come on now.
No, it does. It does.
Don't add to your greatness though.
We can't wave that off.
Hold on.
Jerry Rice is robbing niggas up at 40. Like that don't matter.
No. But okay, but whatever Jerry Rice was doing at 40, that was then when everyone was like, this is when he's the greatest of all time. Like when you saw Jerry Rice's prime, that's when you were like, this is the greatest receiver of all time. Like what people use Brady all the time. Brady is an outlier for real. Stop using that. That's it. That's some superhero stuff that he was doing. But when you're talking about Brady at his best, that's what makes him in the conversation for being the greatest of all time. Donnie, I think I more agree with you. What did you do at your best? That should always matter more than what you did when you were 35.
At my best, at Jason Witten, I was 11, 12 Pro Bowls, 4 All Pros. Like at my best, I was doing my damn thing.
I always say if you was him in your prime, cool. But when you start losing that athleticism, we really see what type of athlete you are, bro. Because when your athleticism fades and your skills are still there, and you still to be able to be at the top of the top, that matters, dog. That separates you from good to great. To me,
I think that's longevity
takes
smarts,
into account as well.
That's more about your smarts. That's more about how you took care of your body, getting ready
and
for
it
up
says
time.
Something
That's
about
so
you.
hit or miss, man. That's so hit or miss.
That is though.
All right, okay.
We all know injuries are complete luck based.
Yes, absolutely.
It's not even luck. It's just losing your athleticism.
Like,
you get older.
Y'all don't want to admit that some niggas, once they do the athleticism, Julio Jones, they become shit.
You sound like a bot. He got hurt.
Well, Donnie, I will say that.
Nigga turned 30, all of a sudden body didn't work no more.
Yeah, you ever heard of hip injuries? You ever heard of that?
What'd you say, dog?
I was just gonna say, I think like the more physical guys are more prone to injuries. Like it is luck based. Don't get me wrong.
Obviously.
But like a guy like Antonio Brown, like who doesn't rely on athleticism, like a Julio Jones, will probably we'll never know because he
Yeah, he lost his mind.
He would have aged more gracefully. He would have aged more gracefully.
Yeah, he would have aged more gracefully.
Yeah, bro, in a nutshell, Karen, you basically saying,
I don't know.
In a nutshell, you basically saying the people. You basically saying like the people of the like the Devontae Adams of the world is going to most likely will age better than the people that are freak athletes.
Yeah.
And there's anomalies like Derrick Henry.
I just think my end all be all is if I'm going to be talking about
Adrian Peterson too.
I just think my end all be all when I'm talking about player versus player, longevity is not going to be one of the first things I bring up.
It's not going to be one of the first. If anything, probably be a cherry on top or something after.
It's got honestly, I don't really think it's the cherry. I think it's just the sprinkles. Like, I don't think it's that, man.
That's kind of nasty.
That's nasty.
I feel like longevity. I agree.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
longevity should be a part of the conversation.
We can't just let that slide.
Hold on. If your skill set is okay, now we're gonna be talking about food. This is crazy. If the skill set is like the actual dessert, and then let's say I don't know, like the extra toppings to me is gonna be like your peak and your prime, like I just don't think longevity is nearly as important as you guys are talking about. I don't.
It's important
because if that's the case, we're going to be viewing. If you guys are going to be viewing longevity like that, you guys are going to be dying on some bad.
Hey, so Donnie, I agree that I'm definitely peaking. I'm over peaking prime over longevity, but in a nutshell, still longevity still matter though.
It matters, but
it can get you to the Hall of Fame.
Okay, let me rephrase. It's not that it doesn't.
That's perfect right there. What Tegan said is perfect.
It won't get you first ballot, but it'll
get you to Hall of Fame.
Longevity is really the reason why Mike Evans, Jason Witten, and Frank Gore are all Hall of Famers.
Yeah, and I guess it's the reason why Luke didn't get in first. Okay, that's fine.
You know, he should have, which was
he obviously
great. He was the best player on the Hall of Fame thing.
There are a lot of guys that haven't gotten it.
It helped other receivers like this. When I say these names, I'm not slighting them, but it definitely helped other players too, like people like Larry Fitzgerald, like people like Jerry Rice, like longevity.
And you know about Larry Fitzgerald? I'll tell you.
See, I'm not trying to do that, but longevity should be included in the conversation because at the end of the day, we also recognize that there could be a situation, we've talked about it before, where there's like players in bad situations, right? So a player could be in their peak in a bad situation, and it's not until later on that they finally have a good situation, finally can showcase how good they are in the biggest moments. So that's why a lot of these are like so many factors played into it. And if a player can sustain this greatness, like Mike Evans, with all this turnover constantly, he should get praised for it. The fact that he was cooking with Jameis, Brady, and now Baker, I mean, he's deserved.
Here's the thing about Jason Witten, though. If you take away 5 of his last years, just 5 of his years, like his last years, because he played 17 seasons. If you make that 12 seasons, he's still top 5 and damn near everything tight end wise, catches,
but stats. No, but if you want to use stats, yeah, but this is my problem when people want to use stats like that. When Eli Manning retired, he was like top 5 in a lot of stats. You're not saying he's a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, but he goes to the Hall of Fame though.
Yeah, but when you want to use in this discussion, you are saying Jason Witten is top 5. Now you're trying to add his stats onto it. If you want to do that, Kyle Pitts. Okay, let me just use Kyle Pitts. What if Kyle Pitts turns it around, becomes a dominant guy, and then when he's done, maybe he has top 10 or top 5 stats? I personally do not think he's better than at least 3 tight ends off rip. I don't think so. I don't.
If Kyle Pitts get his shit together, and be what he's supposed to be, he gonna be better than a lot of these niggas.
No. But the problem is when even if Kyle Pitts gets his stuff together, his start of his career would be so bad compared to the other guys on the list.
I mean, that's I don't know about those. That's not true.
Because he had a crazy rookie year.
No, you're right, you guys. He did have a crazy rookie year, but at this point, I see more memes about trying to get people like do it. Draft Kyle Pitts again in fantasy. He's going to be an easy pick. This and that, more than him being.
I don't really agree with that because Tony G's first 2 years, he even said it himself. Like he couldn't catch the ball. Like he said it himself. Like
it's a bit of a different situation, but I ultimately
Tony G first 2 years look a lot like Kyle Pitts. Numbers to him the first 3 years.
Kyler Pitts played with an extra game and they throw the ball more. That's my answer.
That is the problem with Kyle Pitts.
When it comes to Kyle Pitts, though, if Kyle Pitts actually gets his shit together and plays for a long time and has a great tool, like an elite prime, like we think he can, Oh yeah, he's better than a lot of people.
It's a big if. It's a big if.
Yeah, but that's the hypothetical
for sure.
we just said though. It's hypothetical.
And we saying that because we like the way he looks too. That matters for y'all niggas.
Yeah.
How it's gonna look. How it's supposed to look.
He's
would have to sustain it for
We talk about this
early. What do you mean by how it looks?
He's the greatest tight end prospect ever. He's like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be this super
y'all
hyper
like the
fast
Ferrari
nigga
instead of the Honda.
Yeah, it's like
y'all legit like that shit. Like
y'all like the way it looks.
You need a Bugatti.
But
y'all like the way it looks.
I mean, I agree with Trent though. He's probably best
I hate when y'all be doing like y'all like the way it look, just because when niggas just run better routes than niggas, y'all just like the way it look.
Yeah,
exactly. But you don't. But Trent, you don't watch enough Marvin Harrison tape if you think Marvin Harrison run better routes than Julio. So like I said, you like the way it look, nigga.
You don't watch tape.
All right, you lying.
You don't watch tape, and you
I don't watch tape. I don't watch tape.
You don't watch more than me.
I was told Dallas Goedert was a better rapper.
You don't watch more than me.
I don't. I think you do, but no.
I don't know why y'all try to do this.
I mean, I think you watch a lot of tape on niggas that are your era and your decade. I don't think you really go back like that because you wouldn't shit on the 80s and 90s the way you do if you did.
He has the resources.
There's also
Trent has the resources.
There was like no.
He literally has the resources.
Yeah, we
Bro,
know
there's no all 22 for the 80s or 90s.
Yeah,
hold on. Here's the problem. I give the people in the 80s and 90s the top realm of the people they props. I'm not talking about the lower realm of them players because when you watch them back, they look shitty. Sorry, they do. The floor of the NFL corner back in the day is not even fucking compared to the ones in now. It's not.
I agree.
And that's a fact.
But you think Brandon Marshall shitty?
Relative to era,
I don't think Brandon Marshall shitty because he's not better than Julio Jones. You're just talking.
You don't think he was the top 5 receiver?
Can we please bring up tape?
Talking about?
We have put tape on this show.
You don't. We had this conversation.
No, because I hate niggas trying. Just because he's not better than Julio Jones, don't mean he's not shitty.
No. That's the thing, though. You're not saying he's not better than Julio Jones. You said he can't hold a.
He can't hold a candle to Julio. That don't mean he ain't shitty. Huh?
Yo, early, what's your beef with Julio?
What are you talking about? Just
He's
because
I know because he's a Panther fan.
He's been over the Panthers every time.
That ain't why at all.
Just because Brandon Marshall can't fuck
Brandon will tell you I love
Josh
Julio.
Norman locked him up, by the way.
Because Brandon Marshall can't fuck with Julio
Twice.
don't mean he
said what? Yeah, twice.
Norman locked him up twice.
Yeah, twice that season, but whatever.
I don't understand it. Like, just because somebody is way better than the other player don't mean he's shitty.
I think we've had this conversation before. I've had a conversation with Brandon. Because a lot of you niggas don't act your age. But the way y'all say clear for a lot of niggas, like you think Julio clears Marvin Harrison, you think he clears Andre Johnson, you think he clears Brandon Marshall, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a size blue statement.
You think he clears Larry too?
No.
Oh, okay.
But Larry clears all them other receivers you just talked about.
True.
Yeah.
I am a Larry fan.
What is Marvin not good at?
I'm about to say I don't think Giannis not good.
What are y'all talking about?
Nobody's saying that he's not good.
And he's good at this.
I'm not. Nobody's saying he's not good. They're just saying that Julio Jones is way better.
Brandon, they like Ferraris, Brandon. They like Ferraris, Brandon. They like Ferraris.
Do we need to bring up Marvin Harrison's numbers and all that shit? Do we need to bring up his tape?
Random. I'll put it like this, random. It fucks up my mind when niggas can't understand.
Exactly.
There's 2 all-time great players. If I had to choose one, I'm never picking this player over that one. I will never win.
You said clear. You said clear.
Yeah, I never. Me personally,
just because Marvin ain't buff is
that I'm telling you, they like Ferraris, Brandon.
Wait, come on.
You can say
if Marvin Harrison look like his son, they would let a nigga. They would let him.
I'm telling you,
they would let a nigga.
They're not saying that. Y'all really are not listening.
Clears is insane, bro. That's insane.
Brandon.
Prime Marvin was 1,700 yards, bro.
Back then. Let me try to talk to him.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I gotta ask. Larry Fitzgerald's a Ferrari? The fuck are y'all talking about?
Because he's 6'3" and
no,
strong as hell. Can jump out the gym.
Hold on. Brandon. Let me try. Just listen.
Yeah, go ahead, Brandon. Maybe
this is a problem, and this is a problem with a lot of sports talk now. When somebody says, for instance, let's choose what Trent's saying. Trent says that Julio Jones clears Marvin Harrison. Y'all automatically think like we're saying that Marvin Harrison is trash. No. Hold on, Trent.
No, saying
hold on. Brandon, let me finish. Brandon, let me finish. This is what when that statement is uttered, y'all believe that Trent is saying that Marvin Harrison is trash. That's not what Trent's saying.
No, I don't believe that.
That is not what Trent's saying, Brandon.
I know what he's saying. I hear what he's saying.
Yeah, but okay, even if you don't believe it, but this is the problem with sports talk, because he's just saying everything that Marvin Harrison does, Julio Jones does way better. That's all he's saying. But y'all said that's why people throw up the numbers when we all know numbers fucking lie. When we all also know numbers fucking lie. I'm not saying I
didn't
agree
say
with
throw up the numbers. I said throw up the tape, throw the numbers.
No, I'm not. No. Stop,
okay, if he doesn't dunk on niggas, cool. But if Prime Marvin gives you route running, catch ratings is crazy.
Brandon.
Hold on. Just so we can move the conversation. Fine. If you want to say I'm dragging with the Julio Marvin shit, you know what? Cool. I'll back off it. I don't even want to argue that shit no more. I don't want to argue the Marvin part. The mother receivers y'all talking about, the fuck out of here. Cool. Y'all cool? Please. Cool.
I don't understand Andre neither. Like what?
Brandon Marshall.
He's a better version of Andre, and he moves better than him.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Simple.
I don't know about all that. Andre moved pretty damn good. That boy has a quick feet.
Better than Julio.
He doesn't move like Julio.
We gotta pull up tape, dog, because ain't no way. Because I know Andre down. I saw him work out with Ted Johnson and look similar. He just a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie. Now, okay, since you wanted to keep talking about this tape shit, y'all talking about pulling the tape, this and that. Y'all be pulling highlights. Stop that shit.
We have to.
I don't know what the fuck y'all be watching because y'all said Brandon Marshall was better off than Julio. So I don't know what y'all watch. I don't know.
No. We didn't say Brandon Marshall.
I don't know how y'all break down shit.
You said Julio Ross cleared Brandon Marshall. You said Brandon Marshall don't run routes that good, period. That's what you said.
He don't run routes like Julio. He don't. If you watch film, you would see, but you don't.
Compared to Julio, he doesn't run.
Nigga, I was a receiver in high school. I fucking try to replicate my routes on Brandon Marshall. You can't tell me I didn't watch that nigga tape.
You should have chose a better receiver. You should.
What does that mean?
That nigga was incredible. What are you talking about?
What does that mean?
That nigga was incredible. What are you talking about?
Hey, I got a question. You got separation in high school then?
What the fuck?
Oh, this nigga can't separate now. Oh boy, I tell you.
Brandon. So hold on. Time out, Brandon. Of all the receivers that you had, you chose Brandon.
And you think Julio Yak cleared Brandon Marshall? You don't watch Brandon Marshall.
I love Brandon. No, hold on. I will give you that.
Yo, early. What is it? So hold on.
Hey, Yak. Hold on. Quick. I'll give you that. JJ, early. Yak is the closest thing between them because Brandon Marshall Yak was crazy. I'll give you that.
But you don't think the hands are too?
What?
No.
Yo, early. Let me ask you, bro.
But I'm not gonna lie, B. You wanted to grow running your routes like Brandon Marshall? Yeah, you a demon. But JJ, go ahead.
That's so early. What is this based off of? Early. What is this based off of? Right? Because you made a statement, but for the people in the chat, and for me myself, because I really don't understand it. I'd like you to elaborate on why you believe these things and why you feel this way about. Not only about Trent not watching tape, but why you feel the way that you.
No, I didn't say Trent not watching tape.
He don't think I watch the tape on my favorite.
Yeah, that's what I meant though. That's what it should have been.
No, I think Trent is. I think all you niggas for real, and that's why. And I say it. I don't give a fuck. I think Donnie. I love y'all, but I'm gonna be real with you, Donnie. Tegan, Josh, all Trent's fucking minions. You are like Despicable Me, nigga. Like that's who you are. You are the Gronk nigga, Despicable Me, and the rest of these niggas are your minions. Because what happens is all you niggas have the same mind, and whatever Trent say go. So you niggas go off of that too. I know some of you niggas don't. Yeah. I don't give. Hey,
I don't want to lie on a podcast.
I know some of you niggas. I know some of you niggas go off of what he says
and just say
and y'all just stay with that. But the truth of the matter is, your Messiah does not like older niggas like that.
You mentioned my name.
And you don't fuck with older niggas like that.
You mentioned my name.
Yeah, you are one of his minions.
You do not watch tape like me. Do not do that.
Tegan, turn
up your mic.
Put your mic to your face.
You do not watch tape like me. Do not disrespect and mention my name and call me some minion. Do not do that. You just had Jason Witten as a top 5 tight end and over Shannon Sharpe. Do not do that.
You are one of his
minions,
Lie
on the internet.
Man.
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane and do not mention me.
Here's the thing, Tegan. Stay in whose lane? Because we're not the same people, nigga.
Lane.
You're right.
We are not the same people, nigga. We are not the same people. You don't want to do the stay in the lane shit. We are not the same people.
Stay in your lane. You didn't have to mention me.
You are a minion. Now, mind you, I called the nigga a minion of football. You are a minion, nigga.
I like this though. Hold on. Okay, cool.
We might get disrespectful. Let's cut this out.
Okay, cool.
We might get disrespectful. Don't do this.
I like this.
No, let me say, I love early. This is just football.
From a professional standpoint, I want nobody to start saying some shit.
No. I'm not going to disrespect early as a person. No, I'm not doing it.
I didn't even get early to answer the rest of the question.
Yeah, just reel it in a little bit. Go ahead.
He's called a minion. I don't know.
I don't know what
early. Why do you feel the way you do about Julio Jones?
I think here's the thing. What's so crazy about this is this, and this is what I mean by this, because I can look at somebody like JJ and I can say, JJ don't just be letting Trent get shit off. A lot of times y'all be letting Trent get shit off. Trent will sit there and tell you, like for instance, look, Trent, I know you watch film. I know your father coaches. I know all the stuff. I know you got the resources that a lot of niggas don't got. You know what I'm saying? My parents dead. I don't have the resources you have. I didn't have the upbringing of being on NFL fields. But what I'm telling you is that you stick to what you love, and then you will shit on. Because Trent, you have created, low key, you don't even realize how powerful you have created this culture of clearing niggas and niggas can't touch, can't fuck with niggas. You created that culture where you can tell a nigga, and again, if you don't, this is what I mean by minion. If you let Trent tell you that Julio Jones clears Marvin or he clears Andre Johnson, you are a fucking minion. Because if you ain't gonna fight against that a little bit, then that one of you niggas watch the tape on Andre Johnson, Marvin Hurst. That's what I mean. You ain't gonna fight that. He say clear, and you just say, yeah, I agree with that. It's not real.
Clear is insane, bro. It's insane.
So wait, early, I gotta ask you this, right?
No one's telling me that Julio runs better routes than Marvin Harrison.
Hold on, early.
What you saying
now, right?
He don't.
I gotta ask you this because I don't need Trent to tell me that if I've already believed that anyways. But you already said this.
But you know you Atlanta nigga too, so.
So if I think Julio Jones is a top 6 receiver of all time, right?
He not.
Just get this out the way. Just hear me out real quick.
Then what the fuck is Marvin then?
If I think Julio Jones is a top 6 wide receiver of all time, and I don't think Andre Johnson's even a top 10 wide receiver of all time, right?
Because he's not.
Marvin neither then. Marvin neither then.
Marvin, like,
you see what I mean? You think Julio top 10, but Andre ain't even top 10.
I'm not even done. If I got Marvin Harrison in my top 10, right?
But he's not better than Julio.
He's not better than Julio.
No, he's not.
He's not.
He's under Julio. I have Marvin Harrison above Andre Johnson and Brandon Marshall. Why is it crazy for a dude to
I got him above all them too, and I have him above Julio.
Oh, but this is my problem though. But this is my issue when it goes back to me. And this is what I got. Niggas like to pull this card. I like to what I like, this and that. I know for a fact, I go back and watch shit. And I have film of Lily, the guys who Lily played in this era too, like the Julio, his prime film. Early, I'm not gonna put it on God, but I know for a fact you don't watch tape. I know for a fact you don't. The way you talk football, you don't watch tape. And if you do, you just don't know how to watch film accordingly. So you try to do this shit, all this shit, that shit sound good. You don't watch more tape. The truth
is, Trent, I have what you say. I'm a rare commodity in this game. You know, I got to get my shit off because that's what I do, baby. I get paid to do comedy, so I get my funny off in my takes.
Exactly.
I went to school. My minor was sports communication, my boy. I watch film. I can play and have fun, but if we just do regular talking, we just talking sports, and I can just talk sports too. But I like to go against the grain. That's why the views are up, the numbers look good. I get my shit off, baby.
That
don't make me a bad person.
Early. I do the same thing. I can back my shit up. You just be fucking talking. That's the difference.
You don't know. You actually can't back your shit up.
Hold on, I'll put it. Anything I say that is a hot take that I ever said on Jesus Christ, I can back it up and not sound like a dumbass. You will say some butt shit like, oh yeah, Cam Ward ain't gonna beat shit, and then say Joe Miller's gonna be something good, and then we ask you why Cam Ward not gonna beat shit. Oh, I just don't like him, man.
Oh, he didn't. He didn't.
Like him.
You said Joe Miller.
No, I did. No, I did. You know I like Cam Ward.
Well, did you watch what he did?
So it was cool. So
it was not cool.
G baby, what's good, my boy?
So I'm a dumbass now. Is that what you're saying? That's what I heard.
Teacher coming out of retirement, man. Come on.
I'm not saying you a dumbass.
Oh no, y'all got G baby out.
I'm not saying you a dumbass.
The teacher's coming out of retirement.
You trying to do like this film shit and this and that? Really, like you out your ball game. You don't watch more films.
So what do y'all look for when y'all watch tape, man? Now I gotta ask y'all that.
I don't know.
Depends on the position, man.
So we talking about
wide receiver. Right, we're talking wide receiver. Let's talk wide receiver
right now. So I'm pretty sure we
hold on. I'm glad Miles said this. We still haven't heard a good argument on why Julio as a player is not top 10 without niggas factually lying. We haven't heard it. We never heard it.
I ain't never argued it.
We've had this conversation on y'all channel. We've had it on here. We've had it on PC. We still for 2 years straight ain't heard a good argument. Niggas just be lying. Just a lie.
I think you. God damn. I won't yell at that. I'll let you go.
I'm not done. The nigga Julio Jones is 6'4", 225, runs routes like the nigga's 5'9", and the nigga make it seem like this nigga ain't shit. Like
I never said he wasn't shit. Who said
he was shit? No, don't do that.
You never said he wasn't shit.
You literally do it all the time. I don't know why you even trying to make it seem
Larry
like
Fitzgerald has the best hands of all time.
You be trying to make it seem like what the fuck you talking about when you really don't. No, when niggas say, and I interview Mike Evans, I wear a Bucks shirt. Y'all know my podcast for Bucks right now. You said Mike Evans is better than Julio Jones. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You're just lying.
Wait, who said that?
Early.
That is
you did. No way you got that.
All-time receiver. Yeah, I think so.
Exactly.
See, like early. I can't take it seriously with that, man.
I think when it's all said and done, baby, that's what's gonna happen.
He could be top 5.
You
could say he's had a greater career.
You trying to call out Teagan, but it's my thing.
Johnny, I'm just saying that's the only way he could go.
I got it.
That matters.
You trying to pause. You trying to call out Teagan, Donnie, and Josh? Well, I know if they say some hot take shit and they for real, they can stand on it. I don't know if you can early. We just keep it shit 1,000. I don't know if you can because you just be trolling. I don't know.
So you don't respect my football mind?
Who said that?
Bro.
That's what I heard.
If you want to take it that way, bro, I don't know.
All I'm saying, and you said my mother with shit. That's what I heard.
You know what I mean?
All I'm saying is early.
That's what I heard. And you said my mother with shit. That's what I heard.
This is what I'm saying. This is all I'm saying.
I'm gonna really go after you finish though. But go ahead.
I'm just saying you calling out all the guys and shit. Like, if they had a debate versus you, shit, I don't know. You might get belt because they get back they shit up. You just be lying. You just be trolling. You say you just be trolling. If you want to get to the facts about it and be dead ass, like, but you can go ahead.
I don't think niggas want to smoke for real, including yourself. What I'm saying is this though.
Yeah,
here's my thing, man. Hey man, do I like the type of nigga who back down from smoke? Man, stop. Here's my thing though. Here's my thing though. Here's my problem, right? I look at it like this, right? We've had this conversation like this serious. Now we'll be serious about the situation, right? Mm-hmm. I think, Trent, you are very big on primes. I respect that. Is Julio Jones a top 10 talent all time? Absolutely. I've always said that. Is he a top? When we start, like I said before, when you're putting a nigga all time as an all-time great, numbers do matter, longevity do matter, production do matter. So my thing is this. I think as far as how it look, yeah, of course he top 10 all the time. It's how it look. You're right, how it look. But then we start putting niggas into, again, we start ranking all time. I told you, all time means something different to me, nigga. All time mean, nigga, you did it for a long time. You was productive when you did it. It looked good. You put up great numbers. I get how you be on the prime shit. Yeah, Julio got one of the best primes all time. But again, I'm talking about his, we talking about in totality, he done a top 10 all-time receiver. That's what I was saying.
Okay, cool. G-Baby, before you answer your question. No. I have to have no.
He came out of retirement for this, man.
I knew he came out of retirement. I appreciate you pulling up. You know. I have to answer this. This is what I say. The nigga just easy to cook. It's easy because you have Calvin Johnson in your top 10, and you look at his all-time stats. It's nowhere near in the top 10 because you know why.
You know I got Calvin out of there. You know we agreed to get. I agreed to get Calvin out of there. I did it with I did it with what's his name? Your guy that's older on here. That's cool.
Dude, if you don't have Calvin top 10, like, what the fuck, really?
That is
I got him by. I literally like, if we doing that, then you're right. You can't be
early. Remember what I was talking about 10 minutes ago about dying on bad hills about longevity?
You go ahead.
Remember that? This is what I'm talking about.
Question. I mean, if that's his criteria, that's his criteria.
He's dying on oil.
Hold on, Donnie. Goddamn, hello.
Hey, your boy then came out of retirement just to start asking questions. Bro, where do you have Antonio Brown ranked?
Oh, I don't think he top 10 even no more. We're gonna do numbers then, because I think again, I think that
I think, like I said before, I think that we are talking about guys who are talent-wise. Now, it's a different conversation. If we talking about talent, then now we start putting people in different places. You're right. Antonio Brown is top 10 talent all time. But I'm going to factor in the fact that it wasn't as long as other guys. I'm going to factor in the fact that he did crash out towards the end. Again, talent. You're right. All top 10. But as far as like all-time greats, like if we looking at the all-time greats, then he ain't gonna be top 10 either. Like that's a rare place.
Wait, try one more.
That's a rare place for a lot of niggas.
I have one question.
Right. So then, with that being said, Tim Brown is in your top 10, right?
Tim, Isaac, of course the usual suspects: Randy, T.O., Jerry, Larry, Marvin, Andre
why do
Johnson.
niggas always forget about Torrey Holt? I don't understand that.
Andre Johnson at the very end. I think what's crazy.
According to Early, he can't have Torrey Holt up there because he's not. He's below Julio Jones when it comes to all-time stats. So
wait a minute. He might not be. Is he? He might not be.
He's below. He's literally below Julio. Julio has 13,703. Yeah, and Torrey Holt has 13,382, and they played.
Yeah, he got more yards.
Right. So basically, your top 10 should be everybody in the top 10 receiving yards list. Excluding Tony Gonzalez, of course, because he's like at 6. So you get
now what you're doing is this.
Should be the 10.
Now what you're doing is this, G baby. Now what you're doing is this. Now you give me them top 10 niggas, them top 12 to 10 niggas. Now, mind you, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm okay with, again, a nigga like Julio. If you put up a certain amount of numbers, you close to another nigga. Now I can start breaking down who was better, who was a better route runner, who like again how it looked and all this other shit. Now I can start doing that, and I can start biting it piece by piece to where I'm doing the actual.
So let's break it down. So let's break it down, right? Because with that being said, right, and this is why I asked you about Tim Brown, because Tim Brown, yes, he's in the top 10 receiving yards all time. He also played, if I do quick math,
17 years.
Yeah, about 18,
83 to 2001.
Well, it says 83. It says Tim Brown says 88 to 2004.
Oh,
so that's what I see for Tim Brown, right? Mm-hmm. So that's about 16 years. Julio has only 1,000 less yards than him, 1,200, and played, I think.
I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty because we played in the 80s though.
Like two more seasons.
That's
right?
a little nasty because you played in the 80s.
Brandon, I agree. When you use numbers for your list, what happens?
But you see the problem with just using stats.
Exactly.
That's where you get into the.
But you know another thing.
It's got to be everything.
But you know another thing that I always speak on, and you know another thing I always speak on, and this is the thing. I again, we both know how I feel about Julio's touchdowns. We know I don't like that 60 touchdown shit. If he's the demon y'all said he was, I don't like the 60 touchdown. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like we know I don't like that shit. Sean
Alexander scored a bunch of.
Okay, let's not.
I would have to honestly, like for real, I would have to sit down on some for real shit and really pinpoint everybody and give you a legit list.
So let me ask this question so we can move on.
And I had that. I'm gonna have that.
And so let me just ask this question so we can move on.
Oh, I had a question.
We can talk about the Shador shit a little bit, and then before we get to the main topic of the shit. So early, in a nutshell, now,
y'all gonna be mad about the NFC South too.
Okay, cool. So in a nutshell, early now, AB, Julio Jones, and Calvin Johnson are not in your top 10.
You're insane.
Again.
Answer the question.
I need to really break down and see who because I'm gonna be real with you. You can have a couple more yards than a nigga like Calvin, but I'm looking at the production. I'm looking at the prime. I add that in there too, and then we can really do a legit list. And maybe Julio might make. I never really like all this shit has been for clicks and views. If I really sit down and do a list and I really break down the criteria, then I can give you a legit list.
I mean, if he values longevity, your career, what you produce,
and that's why I said 30 minutes ago that longevity.
All right, but Donnie, that's fine.
No,
I don't agree.
We can't accept that.
Me and Early don't have the same criteria.
We can't do that, bro. We can't do that.
I was just saying Calvin, AB, and Julio are not top 10 wide receivers.
But
that is a joke. This is a joke.
No. That's fine.
That's also true.
That is what he values in terms of what he produced in his career on the field, and he can consistently look towards that production to reinforce his argument in different players, then that's just his criteria. I mean, I don't really.
Donnie, because you said it's a joke, right? Right. What do you have, Jerry Rice?
Where do I have Jerry Rice?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at worst, number 2, best case, number 1.
Mm-hmm. Trent, what you got, Jerry Rice, Trent?
Yeah. So I still ain't look back 2, but as right now, 2.
You got him at 2, so you never put him at 5 before?
No, nigga, I'm not young.
That was young.
That was young.
That was young.
Young literally.
Young's a different beast. Young's a different animal when it comes to
wait. Excuse me. He put Jerry Rice at 5.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Young not him.
You didn't hold up. Wait a minute. When you had, what's my man name too? What's my man name with the dark skin dude who coached corners?
Yeah, Global. He didn't have him top 5, but he just made a video literally a week ago, and I commented on it. He got him back as the GOAT, so he changed his mind. So
wait. So you said Young.
I know niggas was saying he was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Hold on. Real quick, talk about
but this is my thing, though, Riddell, and this is why I'll be saying Early is a Pro Football Reference merchant. I'm sorry if AB, Julio, and Calvin are outside of your top 10. You only value stats.
I just Reggie Wentz top. I said we do this with clicks and views. If I really break it down, they might.
It's not just clicks and views. It's not just.
I know for a fact. Off the rip, he not. Julio Jones ain't top 5, top 6. I tell you that much right now.
It's not just pause. It's not just no clips and views because you just said, "Oh, you watch tape," so that's fucking malarkey. That's not true.
Bro, I just told you. I just told you. I get my shit off and run the numbers up. It's fun. Like what we talking about? But again, if we because now look, here's the thing. I've always done this on some fun shit. And I like talking about shit. I like arguing, getting people rowdy, all that shit. But I feel like now niggas is just disrespecting me, and I ain't taking it lightly. Now
you just called me a minion like 15 minutes ago.
I mean, you just
Fair, you did disrespect.
Can we be honest? Donnie? He told you to hush and you hush. So that's kind of mean to me. But I'm just look, I know. Let me tell you something. Let me say, Donnie, let me say something about me. I am the ultimate petty nigga. It hurt my feelings. Y'all understand what I'm saying to me? When Terrence Parsons came up here and you niggas jumped me, it hurt my feelings.
I wasn't even here for that.
It hurt my feelings. Do-rag and John. I harassed Josh all last show to a point to where he was like, why you on my dick? Because I just would not let up on this nigga.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Early, if you want to reinvent your criteria to focus on longevity and production, go ahead. But you better make sure that shit is consistent because I know how you evaluated players before, though.
But here's my thing. Again, I'm getting my shit off if I really want to be. Because again, do y'all want me to be serious? I'm funny. I keep the But if you're gonna take that, hold up. If you're gonna take that as I don't know shit and I'm a dumbass, because those are the words you use, Trent. I'm not taking it.
Nobody ever called you a dumbass. No, I never called you.
You know I'm the clip guy. I go rewind, nigga. He said you use dumbass in my name in the same sentence, and it hurt my feelings.
He said he never called you a dumbass.
He said your tape was stupid.
He said you didn't watch tape.
I said you didn't watch tape. Don't do that. Like don't do that. I never.
All I'm saying is you was very passionate on everybody on your squad mopping me and things of that nature. Again, I get my shit off when I bring a certain type of didn't say quad to the pod, but if we're going to be that nigga, then I can get in my bag. We can really
everybody on this shit is serious. So when you say
everybody's not serious. Everybody's not serious.
I myself am not a serious nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am not a serious nigga.
G-Baby, not that time. No devil's advocate, G-Baby. Don't do that.
I have a lot of fun. That nigga said,
G-Baby saw the opportunity.
You was about to have a nigga on this pod today that's Mr. Unserious.
That nigga said,
look, I love you. G-Baby, you know what I mean when I'm talking about niggas is serious. Stop doing that shit, bro. But stop doing that.
And to be real, Trent, you've said some crazy shit, but you own it. Listen, here's the thing too.
And I own it.
No. Let me finish my sentence. You've said some nasty shit,
but you own who fucking edits the videos, and those don't get out. We know you missed it.
Oh, early. We all know.
Hey, when you first called,
give me an example.
When you
talk about
nigga, ask for example, and then
bro, we all say crazy shit.
Let me give an example.
No, we all know Trent Sakala. We all know that.
Bro, me and Donnie have said crazy shit all the time.
Give me the example, please.
Not, but you.
Whenever we made the top 10 list and you didn't include yours.
Okay, nigga, what?
He does it every time. Here's another thing. Here's another thing.
That is
when you
I'm fucking with you.
He just said, Tony. He just said, I said something. I didn't see you.
No.
Can I give you an example now? You ready? Cool.
I remember you asking Genty to.
The first conversation that we had about Joe Montana, the very first time we watched Joe Montana, and the way you shitted on him, you waited to the next pod to you cleaned it up and then you put it out. You talked the very first time we spoke about it. You talked so reckless about Joe Montana. It was nasty.
You know why?
You put it out though.
You know why?
And you cleaned it up. Did you know? Did you clean it up though?
You know why I had to redo it? You know why I had to redo it? Yeah. My editor, shout out my dog Dub, said I was over talking. So you know what I did?
Okay, that's the excuse.
Talk about it in the next episode.
So then why did you say the same thing you said the next time? Why you cleaned it up?
Pause. Cool. What? Early. I'm about to play the video so y'all can hear this shit. What does it sound like? Don't need to be a conversation. It don't need to be. What does it sound like? Be tight. And we start arguing for an hour 45 about the same shit. Joe Montana will still be nice in today's era. Is he better than Aaron Rodgers? Hell no. But you'll still be nice.
That's not the same. That ain't just nigga.
That
ain't that's the second part, man.
Do you want another clip? Do you want another clip?
I want the one before that, nigga. I want the one before that, nigga. Yeah, I know. See, I know CEO.
Oh, hold on. Watch what I'm about to say. Wait, let's wait till finish.
Here's the thing, we only do that when we want to do it. We never look at the situation when it don't apply for something to help our argument.
You know, watch me.
I don't even go into other factors if I don't do a single thing better than the football field. I don't need to go into situations and who I have and this and that. When I do everything on the football field, I say, quarterback, I'm so better than you. I'm more accurate than you. I'm a better instructor. I'm a way better off-structure platform. I don't need to go into all these other things and coaching and Bill Walsh.
I have a question. Real quick.
Go on, G, baby.
I have a question.
Hold on. Wait. When I said that same episode, did I not say there's not a fuck thing Joe Montana better than Aaron Rodgers?
But we weren't just talking about Aaron. We talking about other quarterbacks too. You was being nasty.
Yeah, there's not. I'll say it again. There's not a fuck thing John Elway do. Joe Montana. Who else you want to say? Who?
No. It was about Joe Montana in general. You said Joe Montana was like 4 or 5, right?
No, yeah, he's not my top 5.
Who's not?
What?
Wait, who's not? Trey?
What?
And you also said. And you also agreed that niggas were saying Peyton Manning was better than Joe Montana. For my whole life, Joe Montana was number 1 until Tom Brady came around.
Okay, yeah, and that's a casual football talk because Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning was still playing. That's narrative shit. I don't give a fuck.
Even after he retired, Joe Montana was still number 1 until Tom Brady won 3 or 4 more championships.
When Magic Johnson retired, he was probably top 2. Is he top 2 now? Fuck no. I don't give a fuck. What does it matter? That's a narrative, ball, casual ass argument. I don't give a fuck.
I have a question.
Why does that matter?
You're being so aggressive.
I mean, no,
he did say he show up.
Hey, no,
man, turn back up, boy. Turn back up.
I'm trying to get away from narrative shit.
Nah, I don't have that. Turn back up. Niggas, Trent ain't gonna let me turn up on his show.
I made this. I'm trying to get away from narrative ESPN talk. I don't give a fuck that Joe Montana was the GOAT when he retired. It's a totally different ball game.
He was literally the GOAT until Tom Brady came along.
When Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees.
Hey, once upon a time,
is Josh Allen better than Joe Montana?
Was looked at as a top 5 quarterback.
No, he was never.
Remember what you're trying to say. No, he was never saying better.
No one ever had him over. Rodgers, like no, he was never. He was never.
Hold on, real quick.
John United,
real quick, fellas.
God damn, Random. I had my hand raised for 8 minutes now.
Okay, Brandon, I'll say this and I'll be quiet. You guys are saying better. Better is better, not greater. Y'all need to understand.
Trent doesn't do greater lists like that.
Huh?
What?
Trent doesn't do greater lists.
I don't.
Okay, then never mind. Okay, then never mind. Then I'll be quiet.
I think that in this, like I'm saying, I came to the realization like Drew Brees is better than Joe Montana. The only thing that you would really say that Joe Montana will have over Drew Brees is rings. That would be the only thing. You can't say peak. You can't say longevity. Drew Brees is already a Super Bowl champion winning quarterback. He got crazy accolades and awards that he has a fucking 5,000 passing yards he's never seen before. Like the only thing you would value would rings. You can't tell me outside of that. It's just
let Brandon talk and then I'll go. Go ahead. Let Brandon talk. Go ahead, Brandon.
Never winning Brees probably has the best.
Brandon, go ahead.
I think that's fair.
You said what?
Donnie? What you about to say, Brandon? Quarterbacks to never win an MVP. Brees probably has the best peak of all the quarterbacks to never win an MVP.
I agree with Donnie. For sure, but I don't.
We don't think Brees a longevity merchant like we do everybody else. Okay,
I think Brees. I think Brees gets.
How is Drew Brees the longevity merchant?
Early.
I'm talking about for what y'all.
You care about longevity.
Hear what I just said. Hear what I'm saying. I'm saying again. Wouldn't you consider how Trent did? Wouldn't Drew Brees be somewhat of a longevity merchant too, somewhere along there?
No,
top 5 quarterback at 38.
No.
I don't think that. I don't think that. I'm just asking the question. Go ahead. I want to hear what Brandon got to say though. Go ahead.
No, because again, niggas can't disprove me. When y'all disprove me, I'll shut the fuck up. Please, somebody disprove me.
Let me carry Brandon
about.
Joe Montana,
early. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
Outside of rings,
early, right here's the opportunity to
outside
go.
Of
I want again, but JJ, I want to hear what Brandon got to say before I go. Go ahead.
Okay,
Brandon, go ahead.
We're doing this again. He played in a different era than Drew Brees. We talking about TVs with the ass in the back in the 80s as opposed to a freaking flat screen now. Drew Brees had better he had better tools. He had better sports medicine, more advanced. He had better coaches and stuff like that. In the 80s, they didn't know what the hell they were doing. Niggas was going ball at 20. Like, bro, you can't sit there in a different era, mind you. Joe Montana was the best in his era. You can't sit there and go era for era. It's not fair. Niggas don't have the tools that they have. It's more advanced game now.
Wait, so B, can I ask you a quick question?
It's not fair. It's not a fair point.
Right. So let me ask you a question. Is Joe Montana your GOAT?
The greatest quarterback of all time?
Yeah, like is he your GOAT or best quarterback?
No, but I think he's better than Drew Brees.
Wait. Okay, let's stop. You said no. Why not? Who's better than him to you?
You gotta give Brady, of course, obviously.
Stop. Why? Because he played in the same.
he played in the same era with Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, and Peyton Manning, who had girlfriend medicine, all that shit you were talking about. All that shit.
Yes, but also, but you gotta throw into the factor of this. Drew Brees had a stable head coach his entire career.
And
he had Joe Montana had Bill Walsh.
Bill Walsh, man.
Had Bill Walsh. Tom Brady had Bill Belichick.
Mahomes has Andy Reid. Like, it's crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy.
Nobody brought up Mahomes.
The only quarterback outside of the top 5 who didn't have no crazy
top 5 Bill.
Aaron Rodgers. And Peyton Manning. But literally,
he had guns.
Damn nigga, can I talk? Can I rebuttal?
I know, right? It get reckless.
Can I rebuttal?
My fault. You cooked yourself. My fault. Go ahead, bro.
I'm not cooking myself because also Drew Brees. I understand he has all these accolades, 5,000 pass yards. Cool. When mind you have a fucking one of the greatest coaches of all time, and you were dinking and dunking most of that career at the back end of your career. So, but also,
you casual, right? You casual.
No. I said the back half of your career. Stop. I said the back half of your career. But anyway,
the last 2 years when he had
it was his last 2 years.
Hold on.
No,
Stop getting your feelings. He also has to win playoff games, bro. You also have to win. Winning takes it in a factor too. I don't know why we're starting to take away wins as a quarterback as not a quarterback stack as well.
Because it's not.
Wait,
it's just one Super Bowl. It's one Super Bowl appearance.
Wins are not a quarterback stack, Brandon, and they never ever are going to be.
You have to build your head coach. Yes, you have to start winning. I'm sorry. I can see you bounce from team to team, and you change offensive coordinators and all that type of stuff. He didn't have to do that. He has stability.
One question.
Why are you not winning more?
You say you have to win. Is Drew Brees not a Super Bowl winning champion? Did he not win in 2009?
Cool. That's one Super Bowl. That's it.
He still won.
You didn't get back to that after that.
Brandon, hold on, Brandon.
Y'all overrate this nigga all the time. And I love Drew Brees, but I'm sorry. He's not freaking close to freaking Joe Montana and Tom Brady and all them. We can never mention him in the same sentence as these guys. You can't.
Drew Brees literally from the time.
He does not deserve to get talked about like those guys.
Drew Brees, hold on.
Just Super Bowls to you then.
I'm about to make just Super Bowls. I'll be a Saints.
It's not just Super Bowls.
It is just Super Bowls. It's
not just Super Bowls. Give us some playoff wins. Why some playoff wins?
Let's go down the checklist. Let's go. Hold on. Does Joe Montana have better longevity than Drew Brees? No, right?
He played in the 80s. No, of course not.
That don't matter. But
it does matter. It matters a great deal. People play more now in a more advanced game where you don't get hit.
You playing the 80s? Does Joe Montana have a better prime peak than Drew Brees? Yes or no?
It's prime as far as what? On tape? Or are you talking about accolades 5,000 yard passes?
Does Joe Montana have a better prime than Drew Brees? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Prime as far as what? What are we saying? Are you talking about
now? We don't know what prime means.
You don't know what prime is anymore?
Yo, Brandon.
Prime as far as what?
Brandon, I'm not gonna.
As far as pocket mobility, what? What do you?
Brandon, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Brandon, I'm not gonna lie. You know what a prime is. A prime
you know what prime is. You know what it means. Does Joe Montana have a better prime than Drew Brees? Because niggas got me hot. Does Joe Montana have a better prime than Drew Brees?
You know what we mean,
nigga.
But respectfully, can y'all shut the fuck up and let him and Trent just talk? God damn, I do this every time. Trent don't need you niggas help. This is why I call y'all minions.
Why you
don't need your help. You don't need your help. Trent holds his own. Let's go back and forth with Brandon. That's my best friend, dog. That's my childhood best friend. I gotta stand up. You niggas just want to make us talk. Y'all jump niggas. God damn. Trent cooks him. God damn.
Is this early of all people telling us we don't let people talk? Is this early of all people telling us this? That's crazy. Early of all people telling us
I don't help. I don't. First of all, G baby, I don't help.
Hold on. I'm meet y'all real quick.
I know. I don't help jump nobody.
Your phone. Just tell me you fix your phone.
Rotate your phone early.
Fix your phone early, you nigga. You look like this. Fix your phone, please, brother. Now, B. I'll put it like this. Does Joe Montana have a season that's better than 2011 Drew Brees?
No, that's not fair.
How is that fucking fair?
He played in the 80s. What? That's not fair.
Brandon.
Nigga, if we're doing that, and then you do that fucking Magic Johnson and Steph Curry shit, nigga, there was no fucking shooting threes back then.
Okay,
that wasn't a thing back then. That's not fair. The game was more advanced.
Whose fault is
That's
that?
not fair.
Whose fault is that?
I mean, shit. Dan Marino had 48 touchdowns.
That's what I was literally going to say.
But y'all do that. Hold up. Because y'all do that Dan Marino shit. All of y'all, y'all love that nigga so much because y'all can bring him up and say he. First of all, Dan Marino. Hold up.
Top 10 talks ever.
Dan Marino. Hold on, let me finish. Dan Marino. Yeah, he threw 48 touchdowns in one season. Dan Marino threw how many times Dan Marino threw 20 picks or more? We had Eli Manning for it though. How many Dan Marino's his percentages? The nigga got 58% out, dog. You threw 58%.
No.
He's the one who brought him up.
Wait, come out.
Who's a better quarterback?
No,
I agree with that.
Who's a better quarterback?
Cool. Hold on. Randall, hold on. Before I'm sorry. Hold on. This is why I say that that shit is not fair shit. That shit sounds so fucking good. We are in 2025. We still haven't seen any quarterback get 4, 5, 10,000 yard seasons to this day. I don't want to hear that shit. It's not fair. The fuck skill issue. Oh well, I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody in the NFL has gone for 4 multiple 5,000 yard seasons, and he's still a Super Bowl champion. Has a better prime. And his longevity is way better than Joe Montana. You only will have to value the 3 more weeks.
Now, what we talking about now? I'm confused. What we talking about now?
Because you want me and B, we're talking about Joe Montana and Drew Brees. That's what I'm saying. The only reason you will have Joe Montana over Drew Brees, it's literally on Jesus Christ. Literally only rings. Only rings. Only rings. You can't.
You're bringing up Drew Brees 5,000 yard seasons
because I asked B, what is a season that Joe Montana has had that even comes close to 2011 Drew Brees?
Are we being for real, Trent? Y'all let tricking us off.
Fair.
Y'all let tricking us off. Can
I'm
I?
Early, you just yelled at early.
Moving quarterbacks was allowed to throw that fucking much. Like, what are you talking about, bro? It wasn't even something to think of. A nigga throwing that many times.
Literally played in a He literally played in a generational offense from the fucking get-go with the West Coast offense. I don't want to hear that throwing shit.
And mind you, early, you just yelled at us to let them go at it. So you talk about letting them get it off. You just yelled at us.
Well, let me get mine off a little bit because y'all jumped the nigga 9 times. Let me get at least 3 to jump in.
No, he said it's not. He said it's quote unquote not fair.
Congratulations on being a new small.
We know for a fact.
So if it's not fair,
no, G, just stay out. Just stay. I'm sorry. Because niggas is talking about jumping the shit. We know again the prime Drew Brees, the longevity Drew Brees. Drew Brees still is a Super Bowl winning champion. His accolades is through the fucking roof. The only thing you would have to value Joe Montana over Drew Brees is literally rings. That's it. And if you say that's not the case, you're lying because I still haven't heard any argument for it.
Can I go real quick? Because me and Riddell got to go here real quick.
Please.
So hold on, Brandon. The reason why I want to dispute some of your points real quick, and I'm going to add, I think what Trent's trying to say, even though Trent obviously can tell me, there's nothing Drew Brees can do about the Minneapolis Miracle and the fact that he was holed when he was literally going to go to the Super Bowl, face Tom Brady, when they didn't call PI on the blatant PI that.
What about the 49ers in 2011?
I got you, but hold on. I got you. You can do that. You can do that either way. But just because you're blaming the guy, just because you want to say he should have won more, I mean the guy did, but you can do that for every quarterback. If the Tuck rule doesn't happen, it's Tom Brady. Like these things happen. It's just talking about look at what he's done. I think what Trent's saying, Drew Brees could have been in the 80s. He still would have performed better than Joe Montana. Joe Montana could come here with all the quarterback coaches, the increased medicine, all that. He still would not be as good as Drew Brees. They're just talking about
here's where you're lying. Brandon, let me help you, Brandon. Let me help you real quick. Here's where you're lying. Because when you look at those 5,000 yards that he had, nigga was throwing 670 attempts, 700 attempts. Nigga, literally, can I finish? Can I fucking finish? There was never a time in Joe Montana's career where he threw over 530 fucking times in a fucking year. The nigga had 4,000. Whoa. Joe Montana had 4,000 yards in a season where he had 515 attempts. You think if he had another 150 fucking attempts, he wouldn't get another 1,000 fucking yards?
Had literal, his teams were packed with Hall of Famers, my nigga. What are we doing?
Stop it. Drew Brees had to throw like that because for years when he's from the running back. Wait. The short passing game was the running game.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, Joe Montana had running backs.
Hold on. Joe Montana. Hold on, real quick, Trent.
At the end, 700 attempts. You get 5,000 yards.
Early be quiet, please. Joe Montana literally never even had to worry about free agency until the end of his career. He always had Hall of Famers on his squad.
Well, he retired in '94.
Over how many Hall of Famers he had?
Drew Brees had some niggas too, though. We gonna act like
no.
If you want to do that, if you want to do
that, cool. He didn't have Jerry Rice.
When Joe Montana had his first Super Bowl, he had Jerry Rice.
He still had
Jerry Rice needed. Yeah, he had 4 fucking All-Pros that team.
And you know he still had back in at the time. He still had Dwight Clark who was going crazy.
Michael Thomas clears Roger Craig. Michael Thomas clears Roger Craig.
Dwight Clark went crazy at 81, huh? He went crazy at 81.
He literally did. He
did.
Wait, do you think Bill Walsh and Sean Payton?
How he didn't do it?
Dwight Clark at receiver went crazy.
Stop.
Run his numbers.
Trent, don't fall for this. Trent,
he had Michael Thomas at the end of his career, by the way.
Yeah.
When his arm was shot.
Yeah. Don't fall for what early.
We trying to tell you. Michael Thomas didn't fucking prolong his career.
You want to talk about the inherent advantages that Drew Brees had. When Joe Montana also had incredible advantages as well. The fact that he never had to worry about free agency. The fact that he always had Hall of Famers around, because guess what? The 49ers drafted way better, especially on offense, than they did for Drew Brees. Those are inherent advantages that Joe Montana had.
That's not true. They also had some offensive weapons.
Jerry Rice,
and they also had a good defense. We're not gonna play like Drew Brees didn't have nothing. Stop that.
He
had great help. Don't act like that.
When did he have a good defense?
When he had a good defense. Hold on. When he had a great defense.
Let's go. Riddell, we gotta go.
He won a Super Bowl.
This is
when he had a good defense.
They had a good defense the very next season as well.
No, they didn't.
You know how many Hall of
When
Famers?
Sean Payton got
suspended,
no, they did not.
Joe Montana
When
played
Sean
with?
Payton got suspended, they did not have a good
Again, he won his first Super Bowl. He didn't have as many guys as y'all want to make it like, yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Do you know how many Hall of Famers Joe Montana played with on his defense alone?
Yeah, defense with Drew Brees is crazy.
Ronnie
What
Watt.
are we doing?
Charles Haley.
Charles Haley, Ronnie Lott, Matt Millen. What are we doing?
I just told you when he won his first Super Bowl, he didn't have what y'all said he had.
Wait, time out. We're gonna
You're not
blame
debating
Drew Brees for
nothing
having
back,
a
bro.
massive
They're making an argument. You're not debating.
And Beastquake happened. We're gonna blame Drew Brees for that. Having a
We're through like 3 touchdowns.
Oh, what you saying, JJ?
I said you're not debating back, bro. They making an argument. I'm still waiting to hear what you gotta say, gang.
Because they can't make one, JJ.
I mean, are we gonna blame Drew
Trent, I
Brees in
appreciate
20?
it, bro. I gotta go, but I'm gonna be watching.
Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, invite me on
Are
again.
we gonna blame Drew Brees in the 2011? Are we gonna blame Drew Brees in 2011 where he threw two fourth go ahead touchdowns in the fourth quarter?
All I'm saying is we can say millions and do this shit and all that shit. I think, me personally, when we talk about this shit, especially when niggas bring up
that bothers you. That bothers you.
It's not about bothering. I don't. Me personally, I'm cool. I'm fine because you know why? If niggas get in debate, I'm frying the fuck out of you. So I don't care. If we get in any debate that I know about,
you cannot fry me, nigga.
Fucking torch. It doesn't matter.
You cannot fry me. You cannot fry me, nigga. You cannot fry me, nigga.
Yo,
you gotta hear things, Trent. You gotta be honest with yourself, Trent. You gotta be honest with yourself, Trent. You gotta be honest with the fact that when you bring up, because Trent, did what you do, Trent, and you might know. Did what you do. I don't give a fuck. Did what you do. When you talk about your what you have, you always talk about what you have, nigga. You need to also understand that gives you an advantage in a way of saying, because you love to say, my pops, this and that. And this, yeah, nigga, we know, nigga, you are a nigga who is a product of a good situation where you can no ball because you got free tape and shit to you as you can get to, my nigga. We on the same playing field watching the same film.
No,
nigga.
we're not.
Debate, I promise you.
No.
If we want to really have a debate, I promise you.
No,
you don't have enough
we're not on the same. We're not.
You don't have enough personality to be nigga
now.
I promise you. A debate ain't just an argument, nigga. It's also the flair, nigga.
Early. You have been getting deep fried.
This is like Ric Flair versus Hulk Hogan, nigga. You don't want that work, nigga.
I promise by me since I met you. Stop.
Trent, you have lost every fucking bet to me since we fucking had a conversation. Every bet we've ever had, Trent, you've lost to me, nigga.
Any debate, me and you, nigga, what? I promise you, we can go to your stream.
Trent, when the football season starts, you know how I do, nigga. You always say some shit and get cooked, nigga.
You can say all that shit. I promise you, if we did a stream walkthrough of watching niggas when me and my young niggas came to y'all stream and y'all niggas talking about Julio Jones, you got fucking torched.
I didn't get torched, nigga. You brought your young niggas to you. You brought your young niggas on the platform, and then all agreeing with you, and my niggas agreeing with me. That's the thing that happened.
I just know this. Every time we have me and you debated, you have lost.
The only time, Trent, the only time you have won a debate, Trent, which is really never. Only time you have won a debate, Trent, is when we're arguing some shit, when I'm just saying some shit, and of course you want to fight it. Nigga, we not arguing nothing that I really give a fuck. If we gonna argue some shit, if we have a real argument about Julio and Marvin Harrison, you're not gonna win that debate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
Y'all can do this right now.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure. Like
you gotta show the run. You gotta show the run. We'll set it up.
What you mean we gotta show the run? We got the NFC South episode. If anything, we're talking about NFC South players. Right?
Yeah, nigga, I want to talk about NFC South because that's my team.
Yeah, it's cool. We still got time. We still gonna talk about it.
You still ain't even tell me early. You still ain't even tell me why Julio Jones is like why you feel the way you feel about Julio.
JJ, I'm
the only real argument I can reason why he doesn't like Julio is not better than Marvin Harrison.
Score enough touchdowns, JJ.
So he's better than Andre Johnson.
The only thing, my nigga. The only thing. It's literally
I think it's close, but I don't. We talking about Marvin. He's not better.
No. But you said Marvin. But okay, you say you don't.
I think it's a toss up with him and Andre, and I think Marvin's better than him.
Do you think Brandon Marshall's still better than him?
No, I don't think Brandon Marshall's better than him.
Okay.
So, I just said he didn't clear him. That's all it was.
Yeah, okay, bro.
So why do you think it's a toss up between why do you think Marvin Harrison is better? And why do you think it's a toss up?
I think a toss up between Andre Johnson because the simple fact of the matter is, and I continue to say it, we tend to do this, and this is what we started doing. We started shitting on Matt Ryan. I'm not talking about you, Trent, so you don't have to get loud. We started shitting on Matt Ryan and make it seem like his situation also helped him flourish, nigga. Like we don't discuss that. We don't discuss the fact that when you're breaking down the film, right? Because you want to say he's a better route runner than Andre Johnson. Yeah, I'll give you that. I don't think he had better hands than Andre Johnson. Okay, I think when it comes to him being a deep threat, it was damn near the same. He got better yak than Andre Johnson. I'll give you that. I think Andre Johnson was a better red zone threat than him. So I think it's really even when it comes to what they did on the field. I think Julio probably edges him in the simple fact of maybe some of the prime that he had because the numbers he had. But I did not want to also argue to you that I think Andre Johnson could have put up the same numbers if he had better quarterback play. I watched Andre Johnson put up 1,500 yards with bad quarterbacks. I think he can get up 300 yards if he had a dependable quarterback.
It's funny, niggas. It's funny, niggas.
You do love the fact that the nigga put up great numbers though.
You know, early you like niggas bring up that pop shit, bro. My dad, that shit don't matter. Like, I promise you.
But Trent, on some real shit, it's how you getting your feelings. It's how you getting your feelings, nigga. You bring that up. So don't get in your feelings now that I'm bringing it up. You bring it up. You make sure you let niggas know that's how you're able to do it, nigga. You have all the clout, nigga. That's cool. Don't now. We don't want to get in our feelings now. Come on now. I'm just being honest.
Because early, if I wanted to pull my card, I could. If this doesn't happen to me, I'm in the fucking league. So I don't like that shit. My dad don't have to do it. None of that shit you talking about right now. It don't.
And you being in the league, oh my God. And you being in the league still does not hurt the fact that your father was also an NFL coach, my nigga. God damn.
I'm saying I can watch film by myself. I don't need my dad.
I got you.
It don't.
It's really not that hard to
realistically,
Donnie.
He's never helped me that much.
I mean, like early, like I didn't really grow up in a football family that much.
That's cool, Donnie. But I was talking to Trent, Donnie.
Look, I'm saying is,
I'm talking about what Trent has. I get it.
When you start talking about film, all 22 tape.
What are y'all looking for when y'all watch tape, man?
No, it's cool, bro. I'm not. What's the point in talking about this, JJ? And I don't think early watches all 22 tape. So what's the point?
Early can tell me.
I have an NFL premium account. Yeah, I do watch all 22.
Okay, maybe you do. Maybe you might watch recent times, but you can't watch the older players all 22 tape. You can't.
No, I think it don't go to like 2014 or something like that. Yeah.
Like,
but I actually watch the old niggas in real life, so I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Let's be honest.
You watch them in real life, but the tape, the eye in the sky don't lie. I know you know that phrase, right?
But again, you hear what you just said. You can't watch. You can't watch a nigga that cooked. Like you can't go back and watch 2008 Larry Fitzgerald. I lived 2008 Larry Fitzgerald. Like I watched it.
Example, I can. What are you talking about?
I got you. You're right. Again, your resources, nigga. God damn. So I get it. You're right.
I'm saying early.
But if you didn't have Tampa, how could you watch it, Trent?
Early, you watching highlights.
Trent, you're not hearing me. You just brought this is what I mean by it. Because you brought the fact about your father and you said like niggas do that. Because you got feelings about it. But then the first time I say you can't watch something, you just said Tampa. You're right. Because your father coaches, nigga.
When it comes to film, period, my dad has damn near never. He's rarely helped me watching tape. It
don't matter, dog. It don't matter about you. I'm not saying your father watches tape. What I'm saying is that you have somebody you can go to and get you tape because you have the access. That's what I'm saying, nigga.
Well, I'm saying
here's the thing, though. I thought you get your feelings. I do believe that at 23 years old, nigga, you are one of the few football savants, and I respect your football knowledge. Okay. I respect your football knowledge. We don't have to make this a thing now.
Okay, so cool. Early, do you just whether or not, so we can move on. Do you think you remember every play as a teenager? Remember watching Marvin Harrison?
I can't. Here's the thing about it. I'm not going to give you. I'm not going to be. I'm be honest, nigga. In 2002, I was 9 years old. I might remember a little bit of Marvin in 2002, a little bit. But niggas like Andre, Brandon Marshall, Larry Fitzgerald, Anquan Bolden, like nigga, that's my middle school, high school prime. When I know that tape. Marvin is a guy that I might not give you early Marvin, but I can put on some tape with Marvin and look at Marvin. And I know later Marvin, but I know what Marvin looked like. Understandable. I know what Julio looked like, and I've always been a fan of Julio, weirdly enough. But it's niggas like Andre and that era. Like I know them niggas specifically because I've been watching them games every single game. My pops always had an NFL ticket, so I watch games. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like I watch games. That's all I'm saying, dog. That's all I'm saying. I feel like you just want to be right. Okay, you're right, Trent. You're right. You number one.
I don't want to be right. I don't care. I don't care about being like. I don't.
That's what it sounds like, Trent.
Niggas throwing this film out like I said. You came for Joe Montana. You was in was you even alive when Joe Montana was playing football? No, probably not. How can you cape for him? You didn't watch him. You do that car with me. You can't watch him. That's the point.
And wait, so ask something. Ask something. If I can't cape for him, how can you cape against him?
No, bro. That's the. Do you not? Is this nigga a bot?
Nah, you see, next that. Now I'm bot now. If I can't cape for him, how can you cape against him? How is that saying something wrong?
Early, I don't do that card. I don't tell Donnie or I don't tell Durag just because he started watching football in 2014. Oh, you can't talk about this player because you didn't watch him. You can go back and watch players. You be doing that to Donnie and other people when literally when Joe Montana was playing football, you was in your mother. So how can that work?
But again,
I don't pull that card.
Again,
I don't pull that card.
If you can't if you're going to shit on a player and you're going to tell me how I can't see a player for me to go with them, how you going to shit against them?
No, early. I'm saying I don't do that. You do. That's the point, bro.
What do I Trent? Any argument we honestly, Trent, on some real nigga shit, Trent. Any argument we've actually had about some real football shit, bro, is because you jump out there, bro, and you start disrespecting niggas. That's the only reason why. Like you start disrespecting players. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, Donnie.
And if a nigga just let you get it all, we would never argue. But because I fight against you, we argue. You will just say, "Oh yeah, he cleared my rehearsing." So I say, "Wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute, we ain't gonna just say that."
I'm the bad guy. We about to get to the topic, but just one thing. Have you not told Donnie? Yeah, you can't talk about this player because you ain't watch him. When niggas was when Donnie brought up AJ Hawk and telling him he wasn't that good, did you not say on that same episode? Yeah, you can't talk about because you ain't watch him. Did you not say that?
Who do you bring up?
AJ Hawk. Did you not say that?
Podcast legend.
Podcast legend is funny. I don't remember. I might have did.
Now niggas don't remember. Now niggas got CTE. Now niggas can't remember.
I don't remember about talking because you said AJ Hawk. I don't remember the AJ Hawk conversation, but I probably did.
We was talking
if he was being nasty, I probably did.
It's cool. Yeah, exactly. I don't do that. That's what you do. I don't do that. So, but let's get to these.
But Trent, again, you get your shit off, and no one argues you.
That's not true. I have multiple. Do you not watch my clips?
Okay, Trent. Hear what
I'm saying. Trent. We have 100 early. You might say a lot of people might agree with me. Cool. But I have.
But Trent.
I have 400 clips. Me, G Baby. Me and Tegan. Me and JJ. Me and Kieran. Me and Josh. Me and Donnie screaming to the top of our fucking lungs.
Yeah.
I feel you, but again, the only time me and you have ever had some honest, serious arguments is because you will just pass over a nigga, and I got to say, hold up, wait a minute, we're not gonna do that. That's really what it be, friend. It don't really be me. Like a lot of times I'll be trolling and shit like that, but like I'm only like again, I'm a fan of Julio. The only way you make a nigga hate a nigga is if you start talking about other niggas like they wasn't as good as that nigga.
And early, I don't get disproved. I'm gonna keep saying it till I get disproved because you done tried it. You got disproved. I did it. But let's continue with the super chat. Nick, appreciate you with the $5. Hot take: the Pens will finish second NFC South will make the playoffs as the AC. That's a gimmick. We're gonna see. Nick one quarterback Tim Brown play with. I actually don't know, honestly. He's still a great receiver, but that doesn't mean he's top 10. Vulture, appreciate you $2. Shout out Pop. Finna be hella super chats tonight. And then shout out my dog Pop. He said early going out like a shut the fuck up. This is entertaining. Wow. I'm not gonna say it. Damn, that's great.
Wait, the Panthers thing is a gimmick?
That shit is a gimmick.
Is it?
I mean, he said 8 seed.
That's a gimmick. But you know what? Since we already we about to we can talk about the Shador shit real quick. So G Baby, I'll start with you. How you feel about perfect timing? Had a great game. Do y'all think he should be the week 1 starter?
No, because that's how you kill people. That's how you kill people because you gonna put him out there. He's gonna have too much expectations, and then when he don't live up to them expectations, y'all gonna be mad, and then y'all gonna call him sorry, and then you're gonna be like, "See, this is why he was a 5th round pick." No, you got Sleepy Joe, who for whatever freaking reason can still air that bitch out. Just let him go over there and take the heat. Y'all gonna suck anyway. Like, is anybody really jacking the Browns making the playoffs this year? No. And you got to deal with Quinshawn Judkins, and who knows if he's going to show up or not. So just let him sit, learn. Stefanski, even though as a team y'all have sucked, it's not really on you. I still think you're a good offensive mind. Let him learn. Don't put him out there too soon, because then if he doesn't succeed, you're going to be like, oh, see, this is why he should. Because at the end of the day, even though he shouldn't have been, he's still a 5th round pick. So there's really no risk. Don't risk it. Just let him sit, and then he can play later. Even if you want to do midseason, that's fine. But please do not put him out there right now. Please don't.
JJ, you here? All right, not. Oh, he is.
What you want me to say, bro? He's talking about perfect timing. No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't just be thrown into the fire immediately. Think you give him about to week 5. You know what I'm saying? When they realized all the rest of them quarterbacks is trash, you know, he really sat and really seen how it's going. And yeah, I mean, I think Shador can play there. So,
Tegan.
My bad. I'm pulling up the schedule just to see when's the right moment. I mean, honestly, if you really wanted to start him against that Bengals defense, I don't think that's crazy to start him against them. But week 1. So here's the thing.
And you're home.
Yeah, and you're home. But the problem is you play the Ravens, Packers, Lions, Vikings, Steelers. I think you start them October 19th against the Dolphins. Basically the same thing G-Baby and JJ were saying. You don't want to send them into the fire, but you also don't want to not see enough to where you convince yourself that you shouldn't draft potentially a quarterback next year. For real. Because no disrespect to Shador. I don't think he's the talent that if you have a very high level quarterback sitting there and you're a low pick, that you wait out to see what Shador is just to miss out on a talent.
But you know what the problem? You know what the problem I think is going to be though?
That they have 5 quarterbacks.
Well, that too, but they're also going to be middle of the pack. I don't think they're going to be so bad.
No,
where
they're going to be top 5. They're bad. They are a bad roster.
You think they're going to be that? You think they're going to be that
I
bad?
think they're top 3. I think they're right there with the Saints. Bad.
Why do you think their roster's that bad?
Their defense is not that good.
Yeah.
Their defense has taken that. Their front 7 has taken a nosedive outside of Myles Garrett. Yep. Denzel Ward was all right, but outside
they got breakout star Jerry.
Tegan, he had a big down year last year.
Please name me the rest of the skill positions.
It's Jerry Jeudy.
Breakout star Jerry Jeudy.
Hey, Cedric Tillman.
I mean,
and also, and once Quinshaw comes back from suspension, there you go.
Come back, you going to jail.
Hey, that's G-Baby starting running back in fantasy, by the way. That's G-Baby starting running back.
Totally forgot he had a case. Totally forgot. I would have never picked him. I totally forgot.
And also, their offensive line has taken a massive step back.
Yeah.
Like all the things that we have thought the Browns were a couple years ago, like they had an all-time defense statistically. Like everything is regressed. Now, I think they could have flashy moments, but like I see them as a very, very low roster, which it just is what it is. Like they're rebuilding. They have to rebuild. They are not the team that was like a quarterback away from the Super Bowl.
Yep. Oh my gosh, Deshaun is still on that roster.
But in that division, we think they last, right?
Yeah, they
dead last.
Yes.
Dead
Yes.
last. Dead last.
I mean, I kind of agree with basically everything Tegan said about. I think starting in midseason is smart. Next year's quarterback class, as of right now, it is a little more unproven. There's a lot of people, having different QB1s right now, whether it's Aller, Nuss, or Cade. So it's a big mystery right now, but you would imagine one of those guys, or even 2, maybe even 3, if you're lucky, of those guys are going to separate themselves and be a potential top pick. And I agree with Tegan. I think the Browns are going to be one of the worst teams in football next year. It's Jerry Jeudy, David Njoku. The run game isn't going to be very good. Their offensive line took a nosedive when Bill Callahan left. It's Myles Garrett and then a rookie Mason Graham, and then that's it for the front 7. JOK obviously is going to be hurt, which sucks because when he's on the field, he's great, but it is what it is. The safeties aren't great. I like the corners, but most of those guys are coming off a down year last year. Denzel Ward's coming off a down year. Martin Evason's coming off a down year, and Greg Newsome, if I recall, just can't really stay healthy. So, yeah, it's an awkward thing about Shador. If you play him week 1, I get it, but you got to see enough because you got to see, okay, if he's good enough to avoid taking a quarterback in the top 3, that could be good because then you can go out like a TJ Parker or Peter Woods or something, or even the top offensive lineman. But if you do play him a bit earlier and he does struggle, obviously it's going to be weird because then you're going to have a top pick and you could take a quarterback. So for me, I completely agree with Tegan. I think starting him against Miami in the middle of October is smart.
Yeah, I like that.
Karen?
Yeah, yeah. I also don't want people to overreact to preseason because, like, again, like he's playing like not like the best competition, but I am happy.
Backups.
What's up?
The Panthers backups.
Like the Panthers backups, but again, like
it was the Panthers starters the first round. It was our starters the first.
But I'm happy for him that he played well. I agree with Tegan. Like, you want Joe Flacco to play like the fucking Ravens, Steelers, and like all those teams. Like, I just think like having like a young quarterback that like wasn't like regarded high at all, like and he's not in a great situation, like could ruin, like I know it's corny, but like a young quarterback's confidence and shit to throw him under the fire. I think the Dolphins game is a good benchmark for him to start, but like I wouldn't be shocked if he didn't like start this season, like at some point, if they just want like Joe Flacco to mentor him. But that's all.
I don't think you can ruin Shador's
confidence. But Kieran, here's the thing: if you get a top 3 pick, and you don't see anything from him, I mean, like
that's true.
Like, you're in an awkward spot at that point.
So are the consensus that he's not that good?
I like Shedeur as a prospect, but like if one of those main 3 guys break out, like obviously that's a whole different conversation. Like I thought, I thought Shedeur was like, I didn't early second round grade on Shedeur, and that's a guy who can be a starter. But if Nuss breaks out, if Aller breaks out, if Arch decides to declare, like that's a whole.
He won't, but
I ain't gonna lie. I just think that like
what if Lenore Sellers, he actually knows how to run a passing attack. Like God forbid, it's awkward, man. So you got to see what you have because ignore the 5th round, 6th round bullshit. He's a starting caliber quarterback. It's just, and he's
the lead 2nd round quarterback, but I just don't understand the point of like
high. My thing about Shedeur the whole time, which is how high is the ceiling, and if he shows you enough, I think you keep him, but you got to play him.
But why? I just feel like why do we keep thinking that like we're gonna keep getting a quarterback for the Browns and like I mean, for me, maybe I'm just being from history. What's gonna change? RJ Man's gonna be that good? He gonna change the Browns? No, he not. I don't see it. I don't think it'd be another nigga we say wasn't that good because they so damn bad. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. The Browns have not shown me in my life, my 31 years on this earth, any quarterback that look decent. And then when they do have a quarterback that look decent, they don't stick with him long enough to try to help him out any goddamn way, or they're quick to get him out the room, whether it's Baker Mayfield or whoever in the past. So for me, it's like if Shedor's decent, I think it's a lot easier to get other positions. And instead of trying to get a quarterback again, if Shedeur is decent, then you can admit that if he's decent, he could be better with more talent around him and just get more fucking talent around him. But to keep going and getting the quarterback, like I just don't see it.
If he's decent and they have the number 1 pick,
then trade the number 1 pick and get a bunch of pieces. Don't get fucking Archie Manning. That's my pick. My opinion. My opinion.
Josh.
He said, "Don't get Arch."
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that one, big dog. But
can we be fair? Can we be fair? We don't even know who Arch is yet, so let's just be honest.
Yeah, that's a fair joke.
That's fair. But we're gonna learn.
I think we just. I think we. On some real shit, we hearing the last name, and we just think he gonna be fucking. Andrew Luck.
But we're speaking.
Let's see what he looks like first.
We're speaking in the sense that these guys break out. That's the context we're speaking.
I have people who know people who work with Texas. They've said a lot of great things about him, but you're right. We don't really know.
I just want to see. And I know Arch has all the fucking attributes of being one of the better quarterbacks in decades to come out of college. I do understand that. I'm just saying let's see it first because we've seen it before where it didn't work out right away. So that's all. So let's see it.
I've been telling y'all for years
because then they get Arch, they're probably still 2 or 3 years away from Arch being good for the Browns too. Shit, let's be real. Like they ain't gonna get Arch to be good that year.
All I know is I've been saying for years in chats and DCs, I'm literally 25 minutes from UT Austin. They've been fiending for that man to start. It's just they pay Quinn too much money. They've been fiending. Like if Quinn would have came out the year before, like I thought he was supposed to, they was already ready for Arch. They was ready, boy. They was ready, boy. Yeah. As soon as he committed, they were ready for him to play.
I bet. So, G-Baby, I'm going to start from the top. We'll get to the NFC South breakdown because we don't got too much time. Yeah, NFC South. We don't got too much time talking about Jackson Dart. He played good. Joe Milton, Bam, I wish you was on. I wish you was on here. It cost me a lot of money. I wish he was on here. It cost me a lot of bread. Because I listen to you, Bam. I generally, Joe Milton and this and that. I lost by 1. That 1 could have been 700. So, Bama, when I see you, getting put in the nugget. So, who else? So, just Anthony Richardson got hurt. That shit look bad. He can't read a blitz.
He might be cooked.
What's his name? Hey, Lambo. I did it one time. I just did some random shit. And the last one was literally the Cowboys.
I agree.
I heard Bama in my head like Joe Milton.
Who was the last generational quarterback?
Joe Milton and G-Baby. Joe Milton was 4 for 10 for 30 yards.
You know who got me? You know who got me? You know who got me? I live bet that fucking Chargers game. Hey, your man's a hoe ass nigga for kicking that field goal. Like, for what? For what? I have 14.5. For what? For what? You hoe ass nigga. That was some hoe ass shit.
Because listen, the train would hurt us. Yo, you chill out. But nah, yeah, man. A lot of people they had some good showing, but I'm not really gonna harp on preseason too much because everybody know I don't really care about preseason, but it do matter for the thirds and the fourth and the fifth rounds because at the end of the day you gotta make a team and shit. So it do matter in that degree. But I don't really care for preseason like that. Only reason I really watch it because I want to see how the Shador play. But I think somebody else sent one more super chat.
I think so.
Yeah, you like the way Cam Ward look?
Yeah, I did. I actually did.
Should have been picked, but whatever.
Cam Ward is going to
should have been picked.
Give me 10 teams that's for sure making the playoffs. Damn, hold on. We can get to that.
Bills, Ravens, Chiefs.
I think those and besides
Bills, Ravens, Chiefs.
Archive for Amika to have a rookie of the year, like the numbers you got to put up at receiver to have rookie of the year, and got to be astronomical.
I forgot. Hey,
honestly, is it crazy to say that those 5 teams are the only locks?
Oh, what 5 teams? Same
we
again.
got Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, Eagles. Rams are weird.
They're a lock. They're a lock. Well, like
the stats
they got the line. So they got the top 5 teams. They got Chiefs number 5, Bills number 4, Lions number 3. Number 2, they got the Eagles, and they got the Ravens the best team, which is weird.
You think the Lions are a lock?
I don't think they're a lock.
Yeah, the Lions are not.
The Lions not a lock.
No.
To make the playoffs to win their division.
To make the playoffs, they're not.
They gotta show me that they fell off that far to miss the playoffs.
Right now, it's Ravens, Eagles, Lions, Chiefs, Bills. Those are 5 that guarantee they sign.
I will understand not winning the division. But they got to show me that they fell off that far because that team is still too good to miss the playoffs. In the NFC, mind you, in the NFC, they got to show me that.
I just hope that
they should still be the second best team behind the Eagles. Period.
But
I mean,
I don't know if I call them out.
All right, but.
If anybody else get hurt on the Eagles, it might get nasty.
We can get to that. What's the name when we do these predictions later on and after we finish these breakdowns because we got one more after this and then the NFL season is here. So G Baby, I'm gonna start with you. Now we get down. It's crazy. I think the last time G Baby and I was on here when we did a breakdown episode was what 2022?
No, I think it was 23. It
was 23.
Yeah, what year is this?
When you had a daughter, right, G Baby?
It was 24.
What?
We don't
know the gender yet. We find out on the 23rd.
Oh, okay. Well, you about to be
G Daddy.
Oh
man, go G Daddy.
Yeah, G Daddy, man.
But no, the last time I was here, a breakdown was 2024. But the last time I was here was Aaron Devontae Adams don't move the needle. That's the last.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But
Devontae Adams don't move the needle.
What you was right? Because that defense
for the Jets,
but he don't though. He don't though.
No, I was talking about for the Jets when he went to the Jets. I was like,
you were cooking the Jets.
G Baby, starting with you. You know how we get down. Who was the most overrated player in the NFC South?
Because the NFC South is dog. Most overrated right now.
Don't say nobody for the Panthers because none of us are worried.
I mean, ain't nobody putting Bryce Young in combos he don't need to be in, so I'm not worried about them.
Outside of Durag Dave, but yeah.
Yeah, we know how Dave get. I mean, I guess by default, because again, that NFC South is so trash right now. I honestly don't think anybody's getting overrated. But I mean, we know how people get about Mike Evans.
I know somebody.
We know how people get about Mike Evans, so we know how people get about Mike Evans.
It's not even Mike anymore, man. You want me to say it? JJ gonna say it.
Oh, we talk about Drake.
Oh wow!
What you saying?
You talking about Baby Mike Evans? Baby Mike Evans.
Wait,
Mike Evans' little brother. Oh, them niggas the same player.
Drake London to me.
Little brother when he's better than him? Are we saying?
Yeah, he better than him now. He might be better than him now, nigga. But he's literally, bro. He's Mike Evans, bro. Again, like he's just.
Where are they putting?
They're the same person,
Drake
bro.
London, where are they putting Drake London?
Top 10? I don't think he's top 10.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He top 15. Drake London top 15.
He top 15.
He's top 15. He's not top 10.
I ain't gonna lie. After this year, now mind you, the year before this, we was so off Drake London. This 1 year, y'all acting like he Nico Collins now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like you niggas is like, yeah, he solidified.
I think Drake top 15, but I don't think he's top 10. And I've seen multiple lists where he's multiple, like G baby multiple, like he's in the top.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Maybe that's
he
maybe that's
can't
what I
he can't be like 11 or 12.
Shit, I'm not 10.
Okay,
I don't think
that's
he's
fine.
10.
He not 12. Hey, listen, he not 12 neither, nigga. When we start bringing up names like Malik Neighbors and BTJ, he ain't 12, nigga. We don't want to do that.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors and BTJ both top 10. So I ain't worried about none of that.
What about Puka?
Puka, I think Drake London better than Puka.
I think they're same tier.
You think Drake London better than Puka?
Yeah,
I think they're same tier.
I do.
Where we get nasty.
I do.
He's not.
I think
people
it's very
realize how
much a
good of a
toss-up.
player Drake London is.
I think they pretty much in the same room.
But one's better. That's all it is. It can be same room. One's still better.
The only issue with Drake London is really his speed, but that's a
really. Really? Just speed?
But what?
I mean,
what do you mean just speed? What else is this shoe? What else is this shoe? It's not just speed. What else is this shoe?
Does Drake London run better routes than Puka?
Oh, I dare y'all to lie.
I
dare y'all to lie.
But like, is that an issue for Drake London? Like, yeah, like
No. I dare y'all to lie.
Even if you think Puka's
AJ, they're talking crazy, bro. We gotta get to the facts. Come on.
I'm not gonna say
that might have to be a turn on the tape. I'm not gonna lie. That might have to be.
They try comparing George Pickens and Drake London. They two different realms. I'm not trying to hear none of that.
Yeah, go.
Sorry.
I don't agree with that. I don't. Go.
Drake got better hands than Puka?
Yes. Yeah.
Top 5 hands in the league. You don't got better hands than
Puka. For sure.
Yes.
That's probably
one thing. If anything, I'm not saying JJ. Don't get mad when I say this because I don't mean it like literally. But that's Drake London claim to fame. Like for a minute, like that nigga hands got it.
But Puka,
have you seen him
Puka but Puka. Okay.
What's his name?
I'm tired of getting fussed at today. So
I'm not saying Puka don't got hands, but
y'all put me out today. I ain't fighting no more.
Someone said Debo over Drake. What? Huh?
Yeah.
Can we start naming receivers? We know the usual suspects.
No, just try and move it on. Let's go.
Hold on. We ain't got that too much time. But I think Drake London's top 15 for sure. I think you can't go past 15.
Yeah, but he's not 12.
So why is he not top? Wait. Why is he not better than Brian Thomas Jr. Ellie?
Whoa.
Okay.
Because no. I don't care if y'all agree with it or not.
Hey, hold on. It's the one on. Come on.
Oh yeah, one on. ISO.
Why is he not better than Brian Thomas Jr.?
Based off of what? Off of the fact that Brian Thomas Jr. in his first year is a way better route runner. Brian Thomas Jr. in his first year creates way better separation. Brian Thomas Jr. in his first year is a better deep threat. Brian Thomas, the only thing he might have on Brian Thomas Jr. is the fact that he got better hands. Other than that, he don't do nothing else better. He ain't better than red zone. He don't do nothing else better.
I like that early.
The fact that he's a better downfield, he's a better downfield separator. I'll give you that. But route runner, are we still talking about that in 2025?
BTJ.
Why are we still disrespecting?
Nobody said Drake London was a bad route runner.
But BTJ is an elite route runner his first year.
On the tape, the same tape that I watched where BTJ can't run a proper comeback to save his life. We talking about him versus Drake London? Are we serious?
What are you talking about?
Go turn on the tape. Same people that said they watched tape, right?
You're
y'all the same people that said y'all watched tape, though, right?
You talking about a comeback right now?
I'm chatting. He cannot do any outbreaking routes to the degree of Drake.
You think Drake run better routes than BTJ?
Yes. What?
Yo.
Salute.
I don't think I'm allowed to say anything about it.
What are we talking about? Why are we saluting that?
He don't run better routes than him. I'm not gonna lie, he don't.
Yeah, you can say Drake.
How are y'all gonna say he don't run better routes than him? But they got the same people that say coming out of he has a limited route.
He's in the NFL. I don't care about
y'all. The same people that say he has a limited route. He can barely run routes.
Hold on, JJ.
He can barely run routes before he got in the league.
JJ. At LSU,
before he got in the league, you said he could barely run routes. Now he better than Drake.
Ain't no way none of y'all said, nigga, Brian Thomas Jr. couldn't run routes in college.
Hold on, time out. JJ.
So bad. I'm not gonna lie.
You bringing up LSU tape when he was early limited they limited his route tree at LSU is crazy compared to what
you
he's
said. I'm
doing
bringing
now.
up LSU tape.
No,
I'm bringing up your words.
I'm
bringing up your words.
JJ,
your words is that he was not that great of a route runner at LSU.
They
used him as a deep threat.
He's literally JJ. He's route running literally improved from college to year one. What the fuck are you talking about? talking about?
So he improved that much to the point where he's better than Drake London?
Have you seen?
Drake London? He can't even do out freaking routes.
Have you seen BTJ run routes now?
Nigga, do you watch tape?
He's got tremendously better. What are you talking
I
about?
literally sent tape to
You
the
just said you watch tape. How are you gonna say that? And you watch tape?
BTJ literally got tremendously better at running routes from his last year at college to now. It's a total.
How are you gonna say he's a better route runner than Drake London? And you say you watch tape,
bro? Like, what are you talking about?
What do you mean? No, you hear the words that are exiting my
Drake doesn't
mouth.
get in and out of his breaks better than Drake London. BTJ.
Drake London than Drake London, and you watch
Drake London. Drake.
You said you watch football film. Drake, you said you go on PFF. You go on PFF Plus and watch film. How can you say that?
Again, I'm gonna say this again. In college, you want to say Drake probably?
No, stop talking to me about college. I'm done with it.
That's your main argument.
I'm done with that.
No,
tell me right now. In the league.
BTJ does not get Drake London does not get in and out of his back better than BTJ. He don't. Shut that shit up. He don't.
Bro, how is he a better route runner than Drake London in the league right now?
He doesn't get in and out of his breaks more than better than
I said freaking. I did not curse. I said freaking. Oh my God, keep going.
It don't matter. He didn't curse. He didn't whatever. He does not get in and out of his breaks. BTJ cuts are quicker in and out, coming out of breaks. He does. He literally does.
He gets in and out of his breaks quick, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Josh,
bro.
am I lying?
I'm gonna lie, bro. This is
Josh,
what they be talking about. Y'all be over here tooting y'all freaking butts up for these young receivers. Acting like they just good just because he's fast or something like that. That ain't none. He did not get in and out of his break better than Drake London. You just lied. What is freaking team? Dreads you got up there, you just lied for no reason.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean what I'm talking about?
What are you talking, JJ?
Josh,
you understand the words that are coming out my mouth?
You trying to
down.
Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead.
Let's have a reasonable.
Let's take a deep breath, guys.
Let's take it. First of all,
let's take
he
gets in and out of his breaks. That's freaking lie.
Hold on. Yeah. Please
that's
calm down.
Yo, we're at 10. Bring it to 5.
Stop that gimmick.
Y'all keep saying Brees. That's a lie.
Stop that gimmick.
Lie.
Josh, go ahead.
Josh,
go ahead.
He just lied to y'all face. Y'all just letting.
I'm bringing the quorum back to the show.
Thank you.
I'm bringing the quorum back to the show. Come on, let's get to it.
Josh, go ahead.
JJ, listen. All right, listen to me carefully. You can probably argue that Drake London, because it's BTJ's first year, and because the year prior at LSU he's running a limited route tree again, which wasn't his fault. Because of that, and what we've seen on tape, you can say that Drake London's more technically refined, but as an overall separator, BTJ is clearly better. Like, I don't see how that should even be a conversation.
Josh, you just lied.
Like, how is that even a conversation?
You just lied.
So now I'm about to fry you again. Your freaking skinny dress keep acting like
you lied.
Your skinny old dress keep acting like that's what I said when you lied. I said you lied about saying that you said better. I said you lied about saying he's better at getting in and out of his breaks. He said clearly better downfield separated. That is not a question. I didn't even refute that. I said he's a better downfield separated. Meaning when you got him going on streaks and going on post routes and all that other stuff, he's better at separating downfield. But when you start talking about breaking down, getting in and out of his breaks, he's not better than Drake London at that. You're freaking liar.
Gigs, crossers, double moves. BTJ does that all better.
He's not better. What the?
Yes, he does. I promise you. I promise. I promise all my life he does.
But Josh, you're lying.
Hey, Donnie.
I promise all my life he does, bro.
Shut up. Niggas just literally lying for fun just because he a Falcons fan. Shut up.
Hey, Donnie. How we doing?
Niggas just lying for no reason.
I'm bobbing.
Anyways.
I just wanted to cross my top.
Wait, I forget.
That boy, JJ couldn't wait to have Drake to have a good season.
Niggas just saying anything, bro.
I don't have much to say.
He couldn't wait for Drake to have a good season.
JJ needs to come back. This is his division.
Nah, he good. He out, right?
We can't have an NFC South.
Let him calm down. I didn't even kick JJ, y'all. He left.
Yeah, he said this is a dictatorship. That's crazy.
He said this is a what?
Someone in chat said this is a dictatorship. That's
great.
I mean, Trent is a dictator, but he just got into it with one of his minions apparently. So you know what I mean.
Quan. I ain't.
Who is minion? Jay not a minion.
You called him a minion earlier.
I don't understand. I don't know how Drake London is a better route runner than BTJ. I don't know.
He's not.
Even I mean, although you're right, his route tree was limited in college. You can even see you saw the evolution of BTJ even in college, like how he
there's no get back. There's no get back.
BTJ has gotten night and day better as a separator.
I mean, that's exactly.
Yeah, even I can as someone who was lower on BTJ in college, and we all know this. It's probably one of my biggest misses of all time. Yeah, the improvement of him getting in and out of his breaks. The fact that he was able to show me that he was able to run, a more expansive tree, because at LSU it was just mainly a lot of goes. There was a lot of crossers. There was a lot of posts. It was the occasional drag, but not really that much. In the NFL, he's really taken a step with that. He's shown that twitch that I didn't really see at LSU, and
we ain't talking situations.
I don't know how Drake London like you can say Drake
JJ
with Mac Jones throwing the ball to him.
I'm not gonna lie, Josh. JJ crashing out about Drake London like this, like Drake London's like a top 10 route runner in the game or something. It's so crazy. Like that's
actually like absurd.
This is what I would say. This is what I'll say about Drake London. I think it is
low key. Drake London's first year, this damn his rookie year. To be honest with you, like
Drake London is a prime example of.
Drake London had 5 good seasons, nigga. This is his first year.
Drake London is a prime example, and same with Nico Collins. They're prime examples of that. You can improve route running, but in terms of like raw separation, that's just something that you're kind of born with. And shout out BTJ, man, because he's really he's just crashing out.
But I get why because y'all love Drake London. I do love. I'm not Drake London, but Nico Collins. I see why he's in top 10 stands. Drake London ain't showing you what Nico Collins is showing you.
You said JJ Crash Out was a Disney channel.
Yeah, it was a PG-13 crash out.
This is my fault because I talked about
Lilo and Stitch ass crash out.
This is my fault, bro.
Anyways, niggas got me sweating this shit.
You're freaking frab.
Hey, JJ,
that shit ain't gotta hurt at the cuss. That's like it hurt.
Snaps versus Pressman. You'll be blown away.
This shit is funny, bro. This shit is funny. But
hey, that's a playback episode. BTJ versus Drake London.
But
that's a waste of time.
I don't even. Yeah. So Josh, Dale, stop doing this hashtag. Trying to get you funny though. Josh, who's the most overrated player in the NFC South? Let's do these quick so we can get up out of here, bro.
Most overrated? Hey, I like this guy, but he's being put in conversations in which he don't belong. Like the fact that people are trying to sit here and tell me just because of production that he's a clear top 10 quarterback is crazy. Your boy Baker Mayfield is not a clear top 10 quarterback, and he's massive.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
I love Baker Mayfield's game, and I think that after that tier of like the Jaden Daniels, the Jalen Hurts, like after that tier of quarterbacks, and Dak Prescott, after that tier, he's the next best quarterback. But he don't belong in that tier to me. I feel like people love to talk about situation for Jalen Hurts, but never want to talk about situation for Baker Mayfield because his situation past year was elite. Okay, elite. Great receiver.
It was when everybody was hurt. You for real?
Great. The offensive line was. He still had, if not the best pass protection line in the entire game.
And he literally had to put up numbers because the defense was terrible.
The defense was bad, but it wasn't like bottom 3. Like you're making it seem like it was.
You're acting like it was a Joe Burrow.
It was worse.
Yeah, but they literally lost games because of the defense. They lost the Falcons twice because of the defense. They couldn't stop them.
Everybody loses games because of the defense. Really?
Everybody loses games because of defense. That's not my point, though. My point is he don't belong in these conversations of like the Jaden Daniels of the world, the Jalen Hurts of the world, because when we talk about overall quarterback play, like as an in-structure quarterback, pure passer, he's a solid, good in-structure.
He's so good,
Tampa Bay was 17 in the NFL in points allowed. Come on,
I love him.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's not even.
That's not atrocious.
That doesn't tell the whole story.
Yes, but despite the injuries, he played good. But people are making it seem like
I agree with you that the pass rush was dog shit, but you can have a dog shit pass rush and still be an average scoring defense.
Well, like I think the reason why is because the first year
Jaden Daniels not a tier better than Baker Mayfield. What does Jaden Daniels even do? What does Baker Mayfield do that's comparable to Jaden Daniels? Jaden Daniels is literally better at everything.
He's got a bigger
arm. Jaden Daniels though.
Well,
he's got a Josh has a strong arm.
Literally clears. Well, I don't think Jaden Dale's a bigger midfielder or even remotely comparable.
Well, the thing.
Yeah, I don't know about Clearsome, but he's better than him.
Well, the thing is the thing is about the situation. Like in 2023, they did have like one of the worst run games in the league as well. So like, I get
this year they had a really, really good rushing attack. Along with the run. Yeah, I know.
No, but Baker he still played well though. So
yeah, Baker definitely still played well, but I feel
but you also need to realize, Kieran, the situation in 2023 was still dominant.
Really, really
like,
good.
I
had a dominant offensive line. He still had the main two, and then he still had what's his face who's in Carolina.
Dave Canales. No, I agree. I agree. I know. I don't know. Like,
all right. What's his name? Early. Who do you think is the most overrated player in the NFC South?
I gotta think of one.
I got one. I didn't even get one.
Bijan Robinson.
Bro.
Just don't. Moving on.
No.
We've already talked about this, dog.
I just think.
Early. Why do you think that?
I think that the consensus are, and we've argued this on my own pod. A lot of people think he's number 2 and think he's actually better than Derrick Henry or number 3. I'm still not seeing him better than Derrick Henry. I think healthy Christian McCaffrey is better than Bijan. He don't put up Christian McCaffrey like numbers in the passing game, and Christian McCaffrey is neck and neck with him in the rushing game. And then y'all not telling me that he's better than John Taylor yet. I think John Taylor is so underrated. I think John Taylor's top 5 running back, and we just don't never bring his name up. But I don't think we don't better running back than Jonathan Taylor.
Bijan is overrated, bro.
No, I wanted to know who the last running back he said was in there.
Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
So like, I have a question. Like, if he's not 3, is he like 4 or 5?
He's 5.
So like, is he like overrated then? Like,
no, I just said if niggas think he's number 2 and number 3, and he not that. So I did with Michael.
He is number 3 for me. But
I think he's 3.
I mean, like if he's
I'm saying though, like
if he's top 5, like
I think he's a better rusher than Chris.
I think he's better than everybody but Saquon and Nene.
I think it's CMC. You can flip up between him and Derrick Henry. I don't care. You see, he had what's his name. You want to still take the brute force?
I don't know about you, Dave.
Cool. Like
now, he is better than Jahmyr Gibbs. They keep flexing up.
He better. Listen,
Bijan's definitely better than Jahmyr Gibbs.
He's better than Jahmyr Gibbs. He's better than him for a while.
I don't think. Like, nah, I think that's crazy to say he's overrated. Like,
but like, even if you think he's like 5,
the way Early put it though, Early basically said that he's slightly overrated. That's not even that.
Yes, that's all.
Yeah, you want to say he's slightly maybe. Nah, the reason why, bro, because I don't think CMC is in the top 4. Like, I don't think that, and I really realistically never did. Like, I never did. So
you never. I mean, I do. Wait, stop. You never thought what?
Like CMC was like in the top 4 or top 3.
You never thought he was what?
Oh, come on.
Like never. Like recently, I never did. Like obviously,
but there's no way you love Bijan.
In 2019, obviously, I'll explain. Like in 2019, obviously, nigga was top 5.
Oh,
obviously, and obviously, in 2023, like the bro is in the top 5.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm not saying like never had a nigga in the top 5.
Okay, well that's what you said. You said
I never did. He's been fully healthy. He's been top 5.
Yeah, probably to me he was like.
Wait. Hold on.
To me, at most, he was like 5th because it was still, to me, it was 2-6. Derrick Henry.
Who was the last receiver to get 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving since CMC? Before CMC,
it was Marshall Faulk.
Falk.
Wait,
I know. I knew what the answer was.
The Josh, the 4 I had before, it was what's his name? To me, it was always Saquon, Derrick Henry. What's his name? What's that name? Nick Chubb, and then JT. That was always my 4.
I don't know if
that was always my fault.
I'm hearing everybody else, but I think that CMC was better than JT at the time. So I think
yeah, in 2019, yeah.
Well, 2019, JT wasn't.
I'm talking about 2023.
I mean, in 23,
yeah,
I'm taking CMC over JT.
Like that's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie. In Carolina, then 2 years before you got hurt, I'm not gonna lie.
No, you really love them stats, boy.
I'm just saying, before he got hurt, I just wanted to confirm because I knew he got the K and the K. But even the year before, like, mind you, like he still had like 219 carries.
Yo, Trey, you see what the chat's saying, bro? You see this gimmick?
Yeah, I guess.
Wait. Chat.
This is bad.
Trent don't like nothing white but his quarterbacks. What you mean?
I like that. I like that.
He don't like white.
I'm not even.
When was the last time you see Trent came from Lamar Jackson? Tell me. Trent don't came from Lamar Jackson.
Funny. I don't. So the reason why I think seems I value rushing. What's his name? I value rushing like clearly over receiving, and to me, I think those 4 running backs are clearly better rushers than him. But if you want to, and I know JT has some spotty years when he's hurt and shit, so you want to say he's better than him, fine. I always personally want to say when healthy. At the time, I'm taking those 4. But Nick Chubb, he's fine. So I mean, Nick Chubb's fine.
Trent would be like, yeah, Lamar's really good, but there's something about Flacco I miss, man. Like,
yeah, that's correct. Yeah, you're crazy. Yeah, bro.
How many black quarterbacks you got in your top 5 all time?
You said what?
How many black quarterbacks you got in your top 5 all time?
Oh, bro. 1.
Oh man.
What you want me to do? Hey,
you mean half?
Huh?
Trent, just say Trent.
Yo, he gotta go.
Trent, we all know you want to say.
Hey, Josh, gotta go. You gotta go.
Trent, we all know you want to say. Just say Cam Newton's top 5 all time. Just go ahead and say it. Come on.
I'm gonna be realistic. I'm not gonna say Cam Newton's the best football season ever. I'm not saying that. I'm gonna be realistic.
We're not gonna say Lamar.
I ain't gonna lie. Like the sad part about it is like there ain't been that many black quarterbacks that have been good. There've been some niggas who been overhyped, but me and Trent feel the same about we feel the same about Warren Moon. Mid of the month.
So
Warren Moon's trash. I'll do you a favor.
He's not trash. He's not trash.
So Michael Vick top 5 all time?
He mid.
I throw Michael Vick.
He mid.
Michael Vick is
and for real, we really been
Aaron
petty,
Brooks, man.
Because Patrick Mahomes is,
What you talking about, really?
Justin, why is Lamar not top 5? Realistically, when Lamar is done playing, he probably be like, damn.
He can be
even if he watch this. If like J-Rob say, if he get a Super Bowl, he still be.
I think if he get a Super Bowl, he's not better than Josh Allen. Cope.
He's top 10. Well, yeah, that's another.
He will.
Yeah, he can be over. He can be over Brett Favre.
He's top 10. He
can be over Brett Favre. I like that.
He can be over Brett Favre.
I like that.
He can be over. He can be over Joe Montana.
He can be over Steve Young.
He's been better than all of them.
I ain't gonna like, yeah, it's just. I don't know that Joe Montana shit. That shit don't move.
Oh my god!
It don't. I'm sorry, that's Joe Montana shit.
I'm not been a part of this, bro. I'm not been a part of this, bro.
No, you're not. No, I'm just saying. But
John Elway's
Joe Montana gonna be top 10 for a very long time. That's all I know.
Hey,
and
I say he's higher than.
And you know, early I might agree to that, but when these guys start playing longer, he's just gonna feel me.
But wait. Hold on. Because if we use arguments that were made earlier, I mean, Lamar Jackson is playing in an era where it's way easier to pass the ball.
Oh, shit, right.
I mean, how many 4,000-yard passing seasons he got? Did he really peak higher than Joe Montana? You know what I mean? If we use arguments from earlier in this episode, hey.
Oh my God, JJ!
Well, they gonna count them. They're gonna count them 800 to 1,000 yards every year as an extra 1,000 on the stat sheet. Same way they do with Jalen Hurts, and they add them 14 touchdowns to his stats. Because by the end of by this all said and done, them touchdowns, them pushes, we're gonna push Jalen Hurts in places that niggas who actually watched him will never believe.
He's already a Super Bowl winner and a Super Bowl MVP. So
when they start doing shit like total touchdowns for Jalen Hurts, it's gonna be so nasty.
Why is JJ running right now?
Early, just like, but we not gonna like it. If Jalen Hurts plays for a long time, I'm not
gonna lie. That ring alone, because
he gonna be Trey Bradshaw. Black Trey Bradshaw. You right?
Oh no, he's better.
Because he beat Mahomes, he's already in the.
He'll be this nigga like Trent. He'll be the nigga like the same way any nigga that was born in the 70s and 60s know. When niggas bring up the conversation about Jalen Hurts, because only be Philly fans and an old ass fucking MJ. When they say shit like he a top 10 quarterback, we're gonna be looking. We gonna be like, yeah, he just got Super Bowls. He ain't that good. He wasn't that good.
Bro, Eagle Nation, what are you talking about? Steve Largent ain't in my top 30. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we know how you did.
Give it the gimmick. I'm not. Give it the gimmick.
Steve,
Eagle, we done with you, Eagle. You told us Derek Thomas played middle linebacker to cover. We're done with you, Eagle.
Wait, what?
Not letting that
What?
go.
I just have one question. Do you think like the bare minimum for Lamar is like the 7th best quarterback ever?
Lamar need at least 3 to 4 Super Bowls to be top 3.
No,
I don't know. Will Lamar surpass Brees? Will Lamar surpass Brees?
I don't know. Like,
I don't know. I don't
guys
want to
know.
Can I ask y'all a serious question? This is a serious question.
No.
If Patrick Mahomes never wins another Super Bowl, but he continues to put up stats, does he stay in the top 3?
Yes.
Yes.
Nothing changes.
Yes. Nothing changes.
Unless he's just like straight up dog shit. Like,
No, I'm just saying he don't win no more Super Bowl, but he just keep putting. He plays like another 8 years.
No,
he don't win a Super Bowl. He just keep putting up numbers.
He's good.
He's top 3. There's nothing changed.
There's nothing changed. The only place Mahomes can go up for some people, maybe not me, but for some people is up. That's the only place he can go is up. He's not coming down from for me. Yeah, too, and he's not coming down from that spot. There's nothing.
Well, I tell you what.
There's nothing anybody can do as of right now that will drop him from.
Yeah, I was about to say 50 years.
As a Washingtonian, y'all better hope Jaden Daniels don't be what he's supposed to be, because boy, he coming.
Right,
I can't wait.
So what is he supposed to be exactly?
I think Jaden Daniels. Listen, in my mind, this is what I dreamt. Somewhere in the future, it's gonna be a Jaden Daniels versus Patrick Mahomes Super Bowl, and Jaden Daniels, I'll play that nigga, and not what Jalen Hurts did. Not my team is better than yours. A duel between me and you, and I beat you because I had the ball last, and you couldn't do nothing about it. That's what I see in the future.
But
yeah, I think Josh.
That won't make him.
Yanni, say yours real quick. Who is the most?
I gotta say mine too.
Oh yeah,
go ahead, Kevin, go ahead.
I can go. Oh wait. Oh,
go ahead. Kevin, go
ahead. I think Levante David. No, like listen, Levante David's still a quality. What?
Continue. Because he only heard you guys.
I think Levante David is still a quality player. I just don't think I think the end is near. I don't think the coverage ability is there in previous years. I think he's I'm not saying he's Bobby Wagner, but it's almost over for real. That's what I'll say.
I don't understand how old niggas can be overrated.
It's not over until I see it, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand that, bro.
You know that best because Cameron Hayward's on your team and he hasn't slowed down one bit. I mean, he has, but he's still a top 50 tackle. So
yeah,
I tell you this much. I mean, the talks we had about Devin White 4 years ago, without Levante David, changed drastically, nigga. Changed drastically.
I agree.
Well, early because Devin White was never good outside that one playoff run. But anyway,
that whole year he was. I think he was all pro that whole year. He was amazing that year. He was a merchant of Levante David telling where to go.
Who I want a preference. I think this kid's great. I liked him coming out of the draft. And I didn't really think he was overrated until I heard people saying some nasty conversations about, he could already be a top 7, top 6 running back, and that's Bucky Irving. I think he's great, but when we got people on pick aside saying he's in the same conversation as Jahmyr Gibbs and JT, that's a problem. Not yet. I like Bucky. I like Bucky, but he's not there yet. So how about we chill out a little bit with that? He's going to be productive this year behind a very good offensive line, and the offense in general is going to be very good. But yeah, we need to stop putting him in the same conversation with guys like Jahmyr and JT. That's ridiculous.
All right, and then
underrated.
Yeah, underrated.
I'm gonna go, and I think as of right now, besides maybe running backs. I think offensive tackle is currently the most underpaid position in football because I think you can very well argue you could very well argue that left tackle is either the second or the third.
Yeah, this nigga shit just froze.
I thought it was me.
Damn.
Cooked.
Nigga just froze.
Am I good?
Yeah. Hold on.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. But no, just to wrap it up, tackles are super underpaid right now. The highest paid tackles making $28 million right now, and that's just the worst. Compare that to the edge rushers. Micah might be asking for $40 million soon. You're not telling me there's a $10 million gap between Micah Parsons and Tristan Wirfs. You're not telling me that whatsoever. So for me, the most underrated player is probably Luke Godecki, right tackle for the Bucs. I thought he was really good last year. He's obviously not any type of all-pro or anything, but just another really good starting tackle for the Bucs on the right side. He's a young kid. He's only 26. He's a great blindside protector. He's a solid run blocker. Yeah, I've been a fan of Luke Goedeke ever since he came out. I believe he was at Central Michigan, Josh. Wasn't it him and Bernard Raymond? I believe it was something like that. But yeah, I'm going to say Luke Goedeke. He's an underrated tackle.
What's his name? Early.
For me, easily Chris Godwin. We just had a conversation. Y'all call nigga slot boy. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Chris Godwin is one of the better number twos and is one of the few number twos who has shown you he could be a number one. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I've had a conversation. I just had an argument on my pod, literally. T. Higgins missed me, but like I'm just getting tired of the conversation about T. Higgins. That nigga is a Jamar Chase merchant. I'm standing on it now. Chris Godwin is better than T. Higgins. I'm gonna stand on it. He just does more. He does more. He does more. He does more.
Merchant is crazy. Did you not see T receiver one?
So if T.
I get it. No. I'll give you this much. He showed me a little bit receiver one. Chris Godwin's still better.
Yeah, for sure.
So if
I think we lock him almost. I think we almost lock him as the top one, number two. It's an argument between him and Devontae Smith. It's an argument between him and Chris Godwin. I'm taking both them niggas over him. I think he's the number 3 second option. And I think a lot of his shit come from the fact that you got fucking the demigod over there on the other side of you who get busy every fucking year and been going crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
So if T. Higgins is a Jamar Chase merchant, is Chris Godwin not a beneficiary of the guy who keeps getting 1K every year?
What?
Is Chris Godwin not the beneficiary of the guy who keeps getting 1,000 every year?
Nope. Because here's the thing. You can't, and it's all of you niggas. You niggas, dog, y'all niggas don't have nothing good to say about Mike Evans for the most part. I'm not saying he suck, but y'all don't really he don't do nothing. He don't wow y'all at all. So, but he don't really wow y'all at all. And Chris Godwin is still, he's a complimentary number 2 over there, but easily, if Mike Evans leaves next year, Chris Godwin at 29 years old can easily be the number 1, and now Abu could be number 2, and it will still hit just fine. I don't think that T. Higgins is in the conversation we put him in. I think it's getting a little bit overrated. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he's always the consensus number 1, number 2. He ain't better than that. But now, especially now Devontae Adams plays in St. Louis, Los Angeles. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't better than one of them niggas neither. Not taking T. Higgins over no fucking Puka, no fucking Devontae Adams. I ain't taking him over A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, and I ain't taking him over Chris Godwin. No. So yeah, I think that alone is why I think Chris Godwin is underrated, because I feel like we don't understand how good of a receiver he is, and he could have took the situation, took the bag. I know his brother personally. Shout out to Yuri. He could have took the bag and went over there to New England, but a lot of that was the cap, and a lot of that, this person from Chris Godwin, a lot of that was the cap, and it was the situation trying to find a quarterback where he knew he can get his numbers where he at. But Chris Godwin could have went to New England, been the number 1, and gave you what you need to get. So yeah, I'm going Chris Godwin. I think Chris Godwin is that Devontae Diggs mode, honestly. That's Stephon Diggs mode, but we just think because he's number 2 over there, that's what it is. But no, he's a legit number 1 and one of the better number 2s. So yeah, Chris Godwin.
The one thing I will say to that T against dialogue, calling a Jamar Chase merchant is absolutely disgusting. He literally averages 102 yards per game without Jamar Chase. The last 3 games he played without Jamar Chase, 402 yards. Like, bro, he's shredded defenses without Jamar Chase. If anything, he gives him more an opportunity. But yeah, but my most underrated player in the NFC South, probably most underrated in the NFC South. Damn, this is kind of tough. But I still feel like Chris Lindstrom doesn't get enough recognition for being one of the best linemen in the league. Like, he's been consistent year in, year out, and he's just always been one of the top players, top interior linemen in the league. He can play in any scheme. Don't matter, like zone blocking, man, gap. He's been exceptional at all of it, and he's just been that one giant bright spot for the Falcons. So I just feel like he doesn't get enough love, and he's a huge part of the run game. So Chris Lindstrom.
Karen?
I got 2 because I really couldn't decide. The first one's Antoine Winfield. I feel like he doesn't get as enough praise as he does. I think he's the top 3 safety in the league right now. I think people forgot about him because he got hurt, and the secondary for the Bucs like wasn't as good when he was not there. Another guy is Sean Tucker. I know he is like he will never be a bell cow. Like he is a receiving back, but I liked when the limited touches that he got. He was a very explosive. He could be that receiving threat. I don't know. I think if they use him more, he could be a good 1-2 punch with Bucky Irvin. So,
G baby.
You talking about what?
I was gonna be different and be like this whole unit, but then I thought about it and I don't want to do that. But Alontae Taylor and really Kool-Aid, but Kool-Aid just got here. But I think Alontae Taylor is really gonna take a step up. Unfortunately, the Saints suck. So they're gonna be it's not gonna be looked at like that because their offense is gonna suck so bad. So their
like
defense
Kool-Aid?
is gonna be on the field. I like Kool-Aid. I think Kool-Aid is really good. I liked him coming out of Bama too. It was a shame that he fell that far. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, granted, a lot of corners did, but it was a shame that he fell that far.
You think he better than my boy that played for the Lions?
A lot of those corners.
Arnold?
I like him more than Arnold, yeah.
Yeah.
Granted,
yeah.
I was
even though I like Tyrion, but yeah.
I did not.
But it's what's it called?
So G baby, back on you. Who you think is going to on the best offense? And then peep your phone so you can do the format. Let's see. Peep your phone real quick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be back real quick. So yeah, do it with everybody else, same format.
I bet. So Kieran, I guess we can start with you. Who do you think has the best offense in the NFC South?
I have to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They have just too much firepower on that end compared to everyone else.
All right. Josh?
Bucks, no question.
Early?
Man, fuck that. I'm going with my Panthers. Fuck that. All right. I'm going off potential. O-line got better. If Xavier Leggett stopped doing gorilla videos and get his shit together, him, Jimmy, we got Ted, we got Jalen Coker, and we got motherfucking Adam Thielen just in case you need him. Anytime you need him, he there. And I do love our tight end out of Texas. I think he gonna be a problem this year. And then motherfucking Chuba Hubbard might be top 12 to 10, Nick.
Hold on, Jatavion Sanders?
Yeah. And Chuba Hubbard might be top 12 to 10, Nick. Yeah. I like my team. We got everything you need. I just got to see what his O-line look like, but we supposed to be better.
That's low-key who I should have said is overrated. I don't know. Me personally, I don't see it with Chuba, but it's not.
Chuba's an O-line.
He don't even really get that much love though for Reggie, baby. Like I'm just saying his name.
But I've definitely heard a lot of Chuba. But that's fine. Donnie.
Yeah, that sounds good early. It's the Bucs. It's not even close, man. They got the best offensive line in the division. They have the best total skill position players in that division. It's Tampa. It's not even close.
So I'm gonna ask a question because I do agree with you at O-line. Why when we talk about the Lions, we're always worried about the loss of the coordinator, but nobody seems to be worried about the loss of Liam Cohen?
I think the reason I'm not as worried is because the division is significantly worse than the North.
No, but I'm talking about just performance. I'm not talking about them making the playoffs or them winning the division. We're looking at performance. Why is nobody worried about what Baker's going to look like without Liam? And granted, it may not be the same level because I think we can all agree Ben Johnson is legit, just what we've seen better. But I have yet to hear anybody be worried about what Baker and that offense is going to look like without Liam Cohen.
Because he's a top 7-8 quarterback. We ain't worried about Baker.
I don't know about that. I think for me, it would probably be just the fact that the Bucs have shown now twice in a row that they were able to bring in a quality offensive coordinator. Dave Canales was a guy that I didn't really know a ton about. I know he worked with Geno Smith back then, and Canales was a guy who he doesn't really have a true, at least whenever he bounced from place to place, he didn't really truly rely on one scheme. He was just like, hey, what is my quarterback good at? And let's just use that and abuse that. That's what he did with Geno, and that's what he did with Baker. Because when you saw Baker go to Tampa instead of Cleveland, with Cleveland, they were running heavy personnel. There was a lot of play action. He got to Tampa with Canales, and it was a lot of spread. They led the NFL in 10 personnel, all this stuff. Right. And then Liam Cohen, I've always been a Liam Cohen fan, even back when he was working with Will Levis at Kentucky. Will Levis had his best college season at Kentucky whenever Liam was there. And obviously he went with Baker. I said he could have become a head coach candidate. I didn't realize that he was going to be as good as he was, but mainly it is just kind of blind faith that they're going to replicate bringing in another quality play caller. I'm pretty sure the new one is it's like Josh Gizzard or something. I'm pretty sure he was the passing game coordinator last year. So if he's a guy who's been under Liam, I think I can trust that. But you're not wrong.
I feel you, but I just like, because when we talk about the Lions, it's always, they got to show me without Ben Johnson. And I'm like, did they not promote with him? Did they not also hire their pass game coordinator? They probably this year. They probably. It's just and granted, I know we're on the NFC South, but I think the Lions got way more talent. Just point blank period, got way more talent than the Bucs do. So I'm not saying that you're wrong for saying that Tampa's still the best offense. I was just curious as like why nobody ever is worried about the fact that they lost Liam Cohen. Like I've never heard anybody.
Coordinators and Baker still cook. We know it's Baker now, and any coordinator is Baker.
Penix takes a jump.
So how do y'all feel Baker did? Not obviously this season, but the year prior. Because I thought he was.
Good.
I thought he was
cool last season, right?
I'm talking about the first season he was in Tampa. Because the first season when he was in Tampa, I thought he was cool. I think this year was definitely better than last year. Like I think
the first season was 28-10, right? 2010 season, right? When he threw 28 TDs and 7 picks.
I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I definitely
he looked good.
I definitely think watching, because I know he had a good second half of the year. I definitely think watching, he was definitely better with Liam than he was with Canal. Right? I'm not saying he was bad with Canal, but I think there was a considerable jump. Right? So I can hear y'all with, okay, he had two different coordinators and he was fine. I can hear y'all on that. I guess I just,
I think also
I still think we should be worried because Mike Evans is also like, yes, Bucky Irving should take a jump, and they have the best O-line in the league. So like, or not the league, but in that division. You should, right? But like, I like Chris Godwin. We'll see what Amika looks like. Mike Evans, he'll be there, but if there's ever a year he's gonna not hit 1,000, it should be this one, right? Like,
I like Cade Otton too. I think that tight end is very solid.
Y'all on the best offense?
Yeah.
I think Cade Otton is solid.
We all said Tampa except early. He's at the Panthers.
All right, so, I was gonna say the Falcons because I just I trust them
to jump. I can see it.
That's what I'm saying. I get we hate on Penix a lot, but Michael Penix, I assume is going to be better than what he was. He did get thrown into the fire. They still got Bijan.
I gotta see it. Still got Mooney.
Yeah, like they got some weapons there. I think if they were the best offense in that division, it wouldn't shock me at all.
If Kyle Pitts gave his rookie year, it'd do it different.
Kyle
Pitts got to step up.
So like how good does Michael Penix have to be?
Do you want me to give you like a quarterback comp or like
Jay Daniels last year?
Or like, does he have to be? Wait,
it's
not really a comp. Does he have to be?
Give me early 2020s Kirk Cousins, and I think that can be a top 10 offense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
and
fair.
then what's his name?
The ball placement is really worrying though.
These next one's quick because I got a dip. So
okay.
Quick, best defense.
Best defense. Oh wow.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I would say the Saints, but their offense is going to be so bad, it's not going to matter.
Bucs is bad. Saints. I guess it has to be the Falcons, but
Does anybody not going to be other than the Falcons?
I guess.
I think the Buccaneers. I think if they healthy, it's completely Buccaneers to me.
Maybe dude, I don't like any of those defenses.
I actually like Desmond Watson. I know he got to lose some weight and they got him running right now, but he could be a problem beside Vito.
I guess it's Atlanta. I guess.
All right.
Are you sure?
Like, I don't know.
Josh, who do you think?
Who do you think?
Like,
I'm expecting Antoine Winfield.
You're a big Yaya guy. You're a big Yaya guy. I know that.
Yeah, I'm a big Yaya guy, but like, I don't think he's gonna take a leap to like make him something elite or something. But I'm not gonna lie, it might be. I think it might be between actually New Orleans and the Bucs. Like the Saints' offense is gonna be so bad to the point where New Orleans' defense is gonna be constantly like out on the field, but I think I might lean towards them, if anything. Like Saints defense has a lot of veterans that are somewhat regressing, but they're solid proven starters that I can trust. Like Devon Godshaw is a good run defender. Brian Brzez's getting better every year. Carl Granderson's a solid edge rusher. DeMario Davis, Chase Young is still a solid edge rusher. And like the secondary is definitely questionable, but I'm not ready to say
I
that.
think it's questionable in the safeties. I think our corners are.
Yeah, the safeties are pretty bad.
All right, it's the corners.
And then just because I got it, whatever. So, G-Baby, start with you. Division standings. What you got?
I actually think the Falcons are going to win the division this year. Because if you don't win it this year, I don't know what you're doing. I got Falcons 1, Bucks 2, Panthers 3, and Saints tanking for Arch.
Karen.
I got Bucks still. I don't know. I guess it really depends, like Bucks or like Baker or Penix, but yeah, I got Bucks 1, I got Falcons 2, Carolina 3, Saints 4.
Josh.
Yeah, Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Saints.
Early.
Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, Saints.
Donnie.
Bucks. Hold on. Bucks 10-7, Falcons 9-8, Panthers 8-9, Saints. Enjoy top 3 pick.
1-16, Donnie. 1-16.
1-16.
They might go 0-17.
G-Babe, it's honestly funny. I'm pretty sure I'm being nicer with the record this year than last year.
And then I got Bucks.
Which is crazy.
I got Bucks, Falcons, Panthers. Yeah, the Saints might be actually.
Donnie, you're basically telling me that you trust.
Hey, Tyler Show did look good.
Tyler Show.
Donnie, you're basically telling me you're basically telling me that you think Tyler Show or Spencer Rattler is going to have more wins in the season.
No, I just think you're going to be healthier this year. No, that's it.
No, you thought they were going to suffer before all the injuries.
Before we go, you know who was low-key underrated? Derek Carr. Now he look different now, don't it? He was unappreciated.
Chill out. Let me do super chats over for you. Both appreciate you the 5. Falcons spinning block. He spinning block. We won the vote MP9 MVP. Bijan OPY. Sleeping Bucks again. And like MP9 saying rain, sleet, or so. Rain, sleet, or shine. 9 gonna be 9. That's fine. Like 5.
Is that JJ's burn?
Nah. Girl, Vulture people just said Drake Goat just because Trent lied on my auntie. What? What are you talking about? Trey Hendrickson season, appreciate you, Mark, and then
Trey Henderson.
Can Baker be an MVP candidate?
And then
he could be.
Can Baker be an MVP candidate? I mean, he kind of was iffy.
Can
like
Michael Jackson come back to life?
Huh?
Can Michael Jackson come back to life?
But
no, he can't.
Look, I appreciate y'all. Everybody put up. We had like 100 people, the majority of the stream.
130 people watching JJ.
All this shit is love. Really, no, that's my dog. All this shit is love. You want to talk about shit?
This was my WrestleMania.
Jason Witten top 5. I'm gonna fuck what y'all say.
He not top 5. But I say,
shout out to me and the other.
I appreciate everybody. I might have to bring the film room back just for this BTJ Drink London shit for JJ. Might have to bring that shit back because JJ's crashing on the chat.
No, but we're lying. We're lying.
Well, I guess we appreciate everybody.
You're lying.
Yeah, go ahead. Like, sub, tapping all of us. These clips gonna go crazy. This shit gonna be great. We're gonna come up, like I said, bro. Keep
get your vitamin energy, man.
Get your vitamin energy. Use my code. It's top left.
Bro, it's Hulk Hogan. Crazy.
We going global. We going global, bro. Like at the end of the day, we're going global. One of the biggest pods out. This shit is growing no matter what. No bullshit. Like I said, appreciate everybody. G-Baby pulling up early. Random, Riddell, Josh, everybody in the chat. Like I said, keep tapping in with us, man. And yeah, man, we gonna catch up. We out.
Peace.